What's up, everybody? I don't know why that's showing. We gotta see that logo. Welcome to a Chaos Mode stream. I'm so excited. This is Thursday, December 19th. It is my last stream of the year. So welcome to it. Thank you for being here. Today is going to be a lot of fun and very confusing. If you think I get confused during my normal games, which you would be right, just stand by for what's happening today. What you'll notice right now is in your channel points rewards on Twitch, you'll see some extra things you can use to affect my game. Do not redeem those yet. Start having those come in as soon as I start the counter and the game begins, whatever it happens to be. And then we'll just get into it. I'm gonna treat requests as they come in, but I'll explain that in a second. First, yeah, it's my last stream of the year of 2024. It's been a big year. For Legendary, we had 3 sets come out. We had Ant-Man and the Wasp, Marvel Studios Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is a great set. If you haven't been playing the MCU sets, it's very, very fun. There's some really cool stuff I use in a lot of setups now. And we had 2 of the illustrated sets, 2099, and of course the recently released Weapon X, all 2024 releases. So some real cool additions to the Legendary line this year. I am hoping next year is going to be a huge year. There's 2 sets we know about. Of course, there is Season 2 of What If, a small 100-card box like these. And then we've got the second edition of the core set, the big one. I'm hoping that it releases sometime in 2025 next year. Can't wait to get my hands on that and see all the changes to the core set released all the way back in 2012 that kicked this game off. Very exciting to find out what's going to happen there next year. But yeah, some great stuff. We had 2 awesome tournaments this year. The most recent one, everybody liked the format so much. We're going to do that format again. Excited to tell you more about the next tournament next year, but this year was great for those. And of course, the regular awesome community ratings. We're currently doing schemes. We finished up rating masterminds and villain groups, so we have a whole list, a tier list of masterminds. Did some updates to adventure mode and arcade mode, especially using those tiers for the masterminds and villains, and some updates are coming for that. But yeah, pretty good year, I would say. And we're gonna end it with this Chaos Mode stream. Let me talk about this for a second. I'm so excited to see all of you guys. Hello, everybody. So this is a Chaos Mode stream. Here's what's going to happen. It's going to start like a viewer's choice. So I'm going to roll for people in chat. Anybody who chatted in chat is eligible. If you said something in chat, in Twitch chat, for example. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, if you want to participate in selecting some things, you got to come over to Twitch, because that's just the way the channel points work. So anybody on Twitch who has participated in chat gets a chance to pick part of the setup. I'm going to build a regular setup, and then as soon as the game starts, you're going to start redeeming some channel points rewards. You can do that by hitting the little bagel top icon under the chat on Twitch and redeem something. For example, you could redeem, and all the things have point values. A lot of you guys have been saving up your points. Here's for 50 points, you can make me draw a card.
Draw a card.
And that's what it looks like. You should have heard that. And then I will have to, that'll be in my queue, and I will have to draw a card as soon as I finish whatever current function I'm doing. There are more advanced functions you can do besides draw, discard, make me gain wounds, and shield officers, and all kinds of things. There's things like this: defeat a villain for free. If you do that, you will have to type in which villain I want to defeat for free. Like that. I did put a cooldown on some of these things, just so things don't happen that quickly, but there will still be plenty of room for lots of things to happen. And then we have some very, very special rewards. We have the Infinity Gems. If you don't know what the Infinity Gems do in this game, I said A because I just typed test. For example, if you don't know what they do, just go ahead and look it up. For example, very short cooldowns, just so they don't happen in complete rapid succession. Most of them don't have cooldowns. Some are 1 minute, or some of the more powerful ones that aren't gems are 5 minutes. But the way these games usually go is people use their points early and they run out, and then nothing happens at the end. So I'm gonna keep playing until everything's defeated. So check out those powerful reality gem effects, or the Infinity Gem effects. Here's the reality gem. And I'm just going to type in test. And so, for example, if you redeem the reality gem, what you get to do is you get to modify any other reward that has the word random, and you get to put something specific in there. There's other things like the time gem and the power and mind gem. With these, you can give me attack and recruit, or you can take away attack and recruit. You get to play the part of the hero or the villain here. Are you going to make me have a more easy game? Are you going to help me out? Or are you going to hurt my game? It's up to you what you're gonna do. If you have any questions, let me know. And then without further ado, I'm gonna start rolling for you guys to pick part of the beginning setup. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. And I'll have to zoom out. The board's gonna get crazy, and hopefully I can keep track of everything. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, you should come to the Discord. Discord.BigOldToughGames.com. You see the pop-up here in the scroll. I would love for you to come by. We talk Legendary all the time. We're doing tier list ratings. We're talking about other games too, MCU stuff. Next year's gonna be a huge year for the MCU, and I want to chat about that with you guys. We're gonna have official discussion threads for the movies and the TV shows and all that. Anyway, let's go ahead and if you want to pick part of the setup, if you are in Twitch chat, just go ahead and say anything in chat if you haven't already. If you have, you're entered. I'm going to start with the scheme. What scheme am I going to start with? The scheme is very important. The scheme is static. There's nothing in the rewards that lets you change the scheme, because that would make things not as fun for you guys to watch. So have a scheme in mind. This is a very, very big choice. It's not going to change. The scheme today is going to Canonize. Canonize, you get to pick the scheme. You have won the little giveaway. I don't know where that's popping up, but it's not here. So Canonize, what scheme am I playing today? This is going to be very interesting. I wonder what you're going to pick. And I'll get that set up typed up so you can see what it is. It will change over time. So I'm also going to roll for... Ooh, okay. That already starts with a ton of heroes. All right, that's very interesting. What is the actual name of that scheme? It's Wager... I forget the exact wording. Wager in Blackjack for Hero Souls? I'll change it if I forget. Anyway, we're going to roll for a Mastermind. Now, who's playing Blackjack against me in this Chaos Mode stream? Blackjack is perfect for a Chaos Mode stream. I love it. All right, this is going to Wager for Hero Souls. Wager in Blackjack. I'm forgetting the rules. I can just look it up. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right. Montax, you get to pick today's Mastermind. You can pick any Marvel Legendary Mastermind. Any one you want. Okay. It is called Wager at Blackjack. Oh, Kingpin is wagering at Blackjack for Hero Souls. Okay. And let me just do this so you guys can see. Here is the scheme. So this needs 2 extra heroes. I'm playing 2-player or 2-handed, of course. So I need 7 heroes. So a lot of people get to choose heroes today. So that's a pretty cool choice. Welcome to Twitch chat, did I? All right, we got Kingpin wagering at Blackjack for Hero Souls. Now that means we're going to be using the Streets of New York. Who is the second villain group going to be? It is going to go to... Bick Bick, you get to choose the second villain group with Streets of New York. This is the starting setup. It will change. And the Fear Lords. All right, some bargains. A lot of bargains here. I think you guys are going to give me extra wounds as well. So we'll see how that goes. If I succeed in a bargain, someone's just going to give me a wound anyway. Maybe I do myself by saying that. All right, the Henchman. Henchman choice going to A.S. Miller. Which henchman is Kingpin using to play Blackjack against me? What do you think? How's this gonna start? And then we'll roll for 7 heroes. If you guys didn't see last week's viewer's choice, where basically we ended up with super powered brood, you should check that one out. That was fun. Okay. While A.S. Miller chooses a henchman group, I'm going to roll for the first couple of heroes. So here are your first winners for heroes. Okay. Amdadu, I think I'm saying that right. Amdadu, you get to pick a hero. And Avatar, you get to pick a hero. We'll start with that. And then when A.S. Miller has his henchman, then I'll know what to get. Nova. Which Nova? You have to be specific with Nova. There are 2. There's the Richard Rider Nova from Into the Cosmos, and then the Sam Alexander Nova from Champions. So Avengers Nova or Champions Nova, which one would you like? And I will re-roll for Henchman. Okay, so we've got Avengers Nova. Cool. Nova and Namora. Nova, Avengers, and Namora. Rolling for the 3rd hero. It is going to be Astigmatic Oracle, who's the 3rd hero, going along with Nova and Namora. I'm going to have a huge hero deck by the end of this, aren't I? Because it's already going to start with 7, and then we're going to throw more in. Cool, I'm glad I get to use one of your favorite heroes. Did you hear rumors swirling about the theoretical MCU Nova show? Or project? I'm excited to see what that happened. It says it's Blackjack. It's gotta be Gambit. Alright, going with Gambit. Definitely adding, I know you will. Yeah, go check out the rumors on that. Alright, Gambit is hero number 3 with Blackjack. Hero number 4 is going to Off the Cuff. Who's joining Nova, Nomura, and Gambit? And if I don't hear from A.S. Miller, I will re-roll for Henchman after the heroes are chosen. And I'll do one more hero as well. In addition to Off the Cuff, GTGO Gaming, you get to pick a hero too. Who's joining Avengers, Nova, Nomura, and Gambit? I guess I can grab cards while I'm doing this because I'm not doing a prediction for this because you're using your points from predictions. So, let me know who that's going to be. And if you're waiting, take a second to look at all the channel points rewards and read what they do. Oh, sweet, we got some new stuff. Ghost Rider 2099. I'm picking them randomly from people who have said something in chat. So you already said something, so you are in Deadeye, I believe. I don't see your name. But you're on Twitch. I'll just keep you in mind. I think, oh, you forgot to say hi. Oh, no, there you are. Okay. I can't pick everybody, so waiting for Off the Cuffs. And one more hero goes to Piplup. Piplup 1112111. You get to pick a hero as well. And there'll be plenty of stuff for you to do. So I'm waiting on that Henchman from A.S. Miller, that hero from Off the Cuff, and a hero from Piplup. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more hero after that. Hello, everybody. All the hellos. Love to see it. Mr. Sinister clones. There he is. Okay, so the henchmen are going to be clones. They're going to be cloning a lot with all these heroes, which means a lot of shuffling of that giant hero deck. That should be interesting. And Crystal says Piplup. And one more hero for the 7-hero deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Off the Cuff's choice as well as a choice. Oh, we have a lot of names popped up. Last chooser is Jolt. Jolt gets to choose. Jolt, who is my final hero going to be? I guess Off the Cuff has the final hero. So let me go ahead and type in Mr. Sinister clones. Mr. Is it Mr. with a... I forget how it's spelled. I think it's just spelled out Mr. Or is it not? I don't remember. Scott Lang. Got some Crime Syndicate. All right. So I'll start grabbing cards. I'll give Off the Cuff a moment to get a chance to pick. But otherwise, I think the setup is almost ready. So let me go ahead and grab this stuff. While I'm getting everything, check out the rewards, and then we'll start the game. Yeah, cat burglar. I assume that's what he meant. All right, let's grab the stuff. Here we go. Blackjack, huh? It's already chaos mode, and no one's done anything yet. Somebody go knock on Off the Cuff's door. Let him know he gets to pick a hero. Okay, not War for the Dream Dimension. There it is. Wager Blackjack. Ta-da. And Kingpin. I got my my shiny Kingpin. I'm going to use that today. And let's get the villains. Streets of New York. And a Fear Lord. Love the art on Dreamstalker there. Who else we got? We got the clones. Send them in! It is MR dot, not the word Mr. I couldn't remember. You won't. If you do accidentally do one, I can refund it, so don't worry. Peruse it as you wish. Alright, let's get these heroes. A lot of heroes. Alphabetically, who's first? Crystal? Crystal's first. I swear, every day I do this, I really want to build that legendary vending machine. I can just press the buttons and then my setup is built for me. Who's good at engineering? Who can help build this? Okay. Gambit. Shuffle
a random villain group into the villain deck.
Somebody did it. Someone didn't hear. Nope, no, nothing's happening until I start the game. So I'm gonna refund you on that. It's like a first come, first serve thing when it starts. So you were ahead of the buzzer. But that's okay. Ghost Rider 2099. Where is he? Okay. It's okay. You'll have your chance to do that. And we got Nomura and we got Scott Lang. Okay. Nomura and Scott. He's got a lot of cost though. Who am I missing? Nova. Okay, Adventures Nova. Who left that cat in here? All right. I have not heard from off the cuff, so I'm going to roll for another hero. The final hero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is going to the following person. It is going to Deadeye. You get to pick a hero. Got it at the last minute. Who is the final hero joining this roster, at least until the game starts? Who did I grab? I grabbed Namor? Yeah. Thank you. I went behind the divider instead of in front. It'll give Deadeye some chance to pick something. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Oh no, I went to the correct divider. I just put them back incorrectly. That's what happened. All right, and Doom 2099 is coming in representing Marvel Rivals. Who's been playing that? Someone's cashed in! Dr. Doom 2099. Okay, let me go ahead and refund you those points real quick. Done. Oh, yeah. I put this one back the wrong way too. Thank you. Well, oh wait. I'm wrong. I didn't put it back the wrong way. Look what I did. Look what I did. That's one Nova. That's the other. You guys see the problem? That's what happened. I just had one over. Let me make sure I have all 14 of his. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, we're good. We are good there. Yeah, shooters are not my thing. I am terrible at them. I played the beta. I liked all the Marvel flavor. I couldn't really get into it as far as a game because I'm just not good at those. And I don't know how to be. But maybe in the future. Maybe I'll try again. Alright, look at this hero deck. It is 7 heroes. This is not chaos yet. This is how the game is supposed to be played with these 7 heroes. And it's only going to get more ridiculous. So I'll do some quick shuffling. And let me go ahead and submit the setup. Oh, I got to type in Dr. Doom 2099. And make sure this works. Where's the option to shuffle Brood into the HQ? That only happens by accident. It is basically a commander deck that I've built. Alright, I think I did that correctly, so if I go to here and I type in exclamation setup, there it is. That should be accurate. If you want to know what the gems, yeah, the reality gem can't put them into the HQ though. It was making fun of last week where I accidentally shuffled the Brood into the HQ, into the hero deck, and they entered the HQ, and you can see it on the video. Last week was kind of a preview to the Chaos Mode stream. All right, while I'm getting everything shuffled, now is your chance to ask questions about the rewards, how this is going to work, and then I'm going to do the thing and start. I don't think I shuffled any enemies into this hero deck this time. I will be zooming out. I'm probably going to have to use a lot of dice. There's going to be extra villains in here. This game's going to go long, and I will play until I win or lose. And with the additions to the decks, that might take a while. Although, the way this scheme works, maybe it might go faster. It just depends on when the twists come up. All right, let's build this villain deck. So, real quick, before we officially start, we can get the rewards in time to help or not the game. Yeah, once the game starts, you can redeem rewards. You can use them to help me or get in my way, whatever you want to do. That's totally fine. So 11 twists. I feel like I'm missing a twist in my twist stack. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm missing 2. Okay. Here's number 10. What's something funny I can use for, Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sleeve it real stealthy-like. For Twist 11, just for fun, because it's a Chaos Mode stream. This Miles Morales promo from 2nd edition is also a scheme twist. You're gonna have to remember that. Is Rally Gem more expensive than the other gems because you also have to pay for another command after it? In addition, it should be the same cost as the rest of the gems, right? Is it more? Let me check. I forget. It's been so long. Nope, they're all 2,000. Technically, for the effect, yeah, it's a modifier, but it's a powerful modifier. You can literally bring in anything you want. It's the same price as the other gems, as far as I can tell. Okay, so 11 twists with a Miles Morales twist. 3, 4, 5 strikes. We got our clones, we got our streets, we got our fear lords, and 2 bystanders. What are you guys' hopes and dreams for Legendary in 2025, besides what I already talked about? If there could be one big surprise that none of us know about, except for the playtesters, people who work on the game, that would make you the happiest Legendary fan in the world, what would they do? What would it be? What would be the reveal? What would be the Gen Con 2025 reveal? It's ready, it's here, it's at the con, you can buy it today, it's online, it's a super surprise. What would it be? Like, the #1 thing for you. We got Ken and I says DC expansion. That's something we've been talking about a lot since Upper Deck got the DC license to do trading cards. Reprint of villains, or maybe a 2nd edition of villains, people want to say. I don't think the same year as the original 2nd edition, but a reprint would be great for folks who can't get it. Alpha Flight expansion, Deadpool ruined that one already. Age of Apocalypse medium large box would be cool. Krakoa would be a great way to get some of those villainous characters with hero sets. I would love to see that. Reprint of everything. It's just press the button and they're all printed. Thunderbolts would fit really well, would walk that line between hero and villain, and some characters that have not been in the game much or at all. Reprint of, okay, if you had to choose people who want to reprint of villains, would you prefer a reprint of the original villains, with the competitive way it's written, or a 2nd edition of villains that's redone with the hero terminology? What would you pick? If you had to pick one of those two. I know some folks would pick, no, I just want a reprint of how it is. But other folks would like it to be reworked. If there was a 2nd edition of villains, that's how I would imagine it would go somehow. So people can get their hands on it. All right, let me give the hero deck one more big shuffle. We'll go over our mastermind and scheme, and as soon as you see the turn 1 symbol, not the symbol really, just the text, then you can start redeeming rewards, and we'll see what happens. I don't think I'm ready. I've braced myself, and I've braced myself, but I don't think I really can brace myself enough for what's about to happen. 2nd edition of villains because I have the original. Even for those who don't have the original, you can't get your hands on it, you know, so. And a lot of those heroes need a rework. Magneto, when we finally see the Magneto hero set, whether it's in a theoretical 2nd edition of villains or in some kind of Krakoa set or something, that would be such a good day for him, because he has not had a great Legendary time so far. Excalibur would be cool. I wonder if we'll see Nightcrawler again. From what I hear about Nightcrawler, he is very expensive to use in licensed product. Through the grapevine, I've heard that, and I wonder how true that applies to Legendary for original art. Maybe that just applies to existing art. I don't know. I would imagine it would have to do with the rights, you know? I'll never be ready for these, and that's the fun of it. All right, I'm stalling too long. You can tell I'm nervous. All right, let me do a quick mastermind and scheme overview, fill up the HQ, and start this game. Here we go. Our mastermind today is Kingpin. You can't really see him all his clear glory because I have him in a sleeve. Let me take him out of the sleeve. Why did I sleeve an acetate or acrylic, not an acetate? There he is. Easy to read, right? So Kingpin's got Bribe, which means you can spend any combination of attack and recruit to take him down. And then, I don't even know what Forget Me Not is. Master Strike, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5 cards. I have 7 heroes. I think Ghost Rider 2099 is the only Marvel Knights hero in there. And then we've got the scheme, which really should be over here, but I'll put the tactics over there so we can see clear Kingpin. Okay, here is the scheme. It is one that you guys hate to see in the tournament, but love to see in situations like this. Oh, I love to see Jeff the Land Shark. Are you kidding me? In Legendary. All right, so 11 twists, I had 2 extra heroes, so I got 7. Twist, reveal cards from the hero deck, adding up their total cost until you choose to stop or your total exceeds 21. If your total exceeds 21, you bust, and the mastermind wins the wager. I actually don't know about Forget Me Not. Maybe not by name. Maybe I'll recognize it if I get a description. If your total exceeds 21, you bust, and the mastermind wins the wager. If you didn't bust, then do the same thing for the mastermind, stopping as soon as their total is at least 17. If their total exceeds 21, then they bust, and you win the wager. If no one busts, then you win the wager. If your total is higher, if the mastermind's total is equal or higher, they win. If you win, you may gain one of the revealed heroes that cost 6 or less. If the mastermind wins, stack one of the revealed heroes next to the scheme as a wagered soul. Either way, put the rest of the revealed heroes in the bottom of the hero deck in random order. Evil wins when there are 4 wagered souls. Probably one of the lengthiest schemes there is, but there needs to be for something like this. Okay, and I won't be referring to that again because there's a lot there. So let me update my counters. So we've got 11 twists. So that's out of 11 twists played, and I got to keep track of wagered souls. And then we'll get started with this. Blackjack, a great choice for this setup. And wagered souls. And that's out of 4. Only allowed the 3 before I lose on the 4th. Okay, there we go. Who is starting in our HQ? What is Forget Me Not from? Forget Me Not is an X-Men whose mutant power is that everybody immediately forgets all of... Yes, okay, I know that character. I just forgot the name, which is very funny, given his power set. Yes, I just didn't know the name. What books was he in? I think I read him in maybe 1 or 2 stories. Yeah, how would you do that in Legendary, though? I guess we had forgetting stuff in a scheme in Weapon X. Maybe some kind of way like that. Okay, we're starting with a Scott Lang, a Gambit, another Gambit, a third Gambit, and a Nova. Yeah, we got 3 Gambits, a Scott, and a Nova out here. And I gotta give this one more shuffle. Completely unrelated, I've done that before. When I played, I think it was Fire Emblem Awakening, there was a character in that game, and the joke, the running gag, is that character keeps getting forgotten, and people forget he's there. And then I finally beat the game, and in that game there's permadeath, where if you lose a character, they're gone. And at the end of the game, in the credits, it shows you heroes you've lost throughout the game, and that character was one that I lost during the game, and I forgot that happened, which was very, very funny to me. Sad for him. Okay, yes, he's not showing up for the leagues, he's showing up now. Okay, as soon as you guys see the turn 1, you can start redeeming rewards. It's about to happen. I'm very terrified, but you guys go for it. As soon as you see the turn number 1, let's play some Blackjack. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Okay, there it is, turn 1. Start redeeming rewards if you want. Here's my starting hand. So I've got a 4 and 2 coming up. And turn 1's going to give us... Why is that so high up? Okay, there we go. Jigsaw. Let's put him into the city because he is going to be in the sewers. Why does that seem so dark? I'm going to adjust some lighting. There we go. That's a little better. My lights need to be pointing down.
Shuffle a random hero into the hero deck.
So ambush. Each player discards 3 cards, then draws 2 cards. All right, I have to do this, and then some stuff's happening. Yeah, these Gambit ults are cool. I can't wait for the actual official new updated art.
Activated.
A lot of things are happening. Okay, let me take care of this effect, resolve it completely, and then figure out what you guys did. I can't hit anything, so I'll discard these 2 troopers and an agent, and I'll draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Other side is gonna have... Oh, it's another 4 and 2, so I'll discard the 2 and an agent.
Shuffle
and draw
a
2
random
more.
villain group into the villain deck.
Man, I didn't even get a start. Things are happening. Okay, I have resolved the thing. Now let's see what happens. Going in order. So, first is the Reality Gem by Montax, says Ravage 2099, and he shuffles a random hero into the hero deck. So, I am shuffling Ravage into the hero deck, and then Avatar did the same thing, but with the Sisterhood of Mutants going into the villain deck. So let me go ahead and get Ravage and the Sisterhood of Mutants.
Reality
Here
Gem
we go.
Activated.
Oh, and more stuff's happening. And it looks like Jolt's about to put the Celestials in the villain deck too, so I'll stand by. Let me go ahead and get Ravage. By the way, while this is happening, let me give a couple of thank yous. Where are we? Thank you, Montax, for the Prime sub. 38 months, I appreciate that. Thank you to GT Go Gaming, Mikey, for 46 months of subs. 46 months and celebrate Let's Bring the Chaos. It's already happening. Thank you so much. Jolt for 29 months of subs, thank you. Let's go, says Jolt. And then the Rolling Meeple, thank you for the 39 months of subs. Hey, Bagel and Bagel Heaps, it's been a while. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follows that are coming in as well, and the likes. Let's go ahead and get some cards. So yeah, Jolt did go ahead and put in... Okay, so Jolt, if you want me to put the Celestials in, you gotta redeem the Shuffle a Random Villain group into the deck, too. If you don't do that, you just picked your Reality Gem. And then I get to recruit High Stakes Jackpot for free. All right, let me go ahead and get those cards. Yep, that'll work. We'll see what happens. So, let's go ahead and grab those. Ravage. I guess the future was fated for me to have him in the hero deck.
Play a random ambition.
It's out of stock. Yeah, hang tight. And ambition's happening. I'll just get him ready. I'm not ready for this though. Sisterhood of Mutants. Is it the Brotherhood or Sisterhood of Mutants? I can't. Sisterhood of Mutants. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking in the henchmen. That's why they're not there. Oh my gosh, there they are. And the Celestials are coming in just a moment, so they're on standby. All right, let's shuffle in the hero. Let me clear these. So Ravage is really cool. He has Fated Future. And an Ambition is going to be happening, too. Yeah, turn 1 is where the most shuffles are going to happen. I'll make the shuffles quick.
Add a random mastermind to the game with one tactic.
Well, you heard it. So, oh my gosh, I can't even shuffle this hero deck. It's getting ridiculous. Okay, put that back. This game's going to go for a while. You guys can hold on to points for a bit if you want. And then recruit a hero for free after I shuffle in the Sisterhood. And I got to add a random mastermind to the game with one tactic, which means I have to get the randomizer open, which I did not do, which I really should have done. But first, let me go ahead and recruit High Stakes Jackpot for free. That is a very, very kind of you, Rio Firestar. There it is. Reveal the top card of your deck. You get plus attack equal to that card's cost. Left side's going to go ahead and get that. I really should say gain. That's what it does. So I appreciate that. Next is a random ambition from Ranabishi. So let me shuffle up the ambitions, and I'll just go ahead and put it on the bridge. The random ambition is going to be...
Reality Gem activated.
Secret Plans. Put this card under a villain in the sewers or bank. When that villain escapes, this card becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. If that villain leaves a sitting other way, discard this. Well, there's only one villain in the sewers of the bank, and now I think someone's going to try to get it to escape. Because that's going to happen. Alright, Jigsaw has Secret Plans. There we go. Moving on from that, I gotta add a random master to the game with one tactic. So let me go ahead and open up the Legendary League's randomizer. And randomize a mastermind.
Shuffle a random hero into the hero deck.
This turn 1's gonna go for a while. Let me log in. Let me hit randomizer. And let me pop this open. Okay, I think I did this right. All Marvel sets.
Activated.
And it looks like Epic Deathbird is getting added to the game. So that's a thing that's happening. I don't know why it's all cut off, but whatever. Oh, I know why, because I don't have it cropped weird. It's Epic Deathbird. Epic Deathbird's coming in, so that's what you've done, Ranabishi. I hope you're happy with yourself. Let me go ahead and find her. Oh, God. This may just be a game of me fulfilling requests. I don't get to play anything, but either way, if it's what you want, it's what you want. Here's Epic Deathbird coming in. She's going to hang out right here for a second, and that's great. Next up is the Reality Gem and a Shuffle the Random Hero. So Canonize wants to put the standard Ghost Rider into the game, and then Jolt did the Space Gem thing. So this should be interesting.
Shuffle a random villain group into the villain
And
deck.
the Celestials are coming in. So first Ghost Rider. I did say on Facebook, this is not the way Legendary is supposed to be played. Okay, there he is. Ghost Rider himself somehow getting shuffled into this hero deck. I'm gonna have to split it up because I can't shuffle this. There's what, 9 heroes in there now? And I'll just try. Okay, next up is Jalt has used the Space Gem. The Space Gem gets to move villains through around the city and escape pile as you wish. And what did Jalt use his great powers of space transportation to do? Transportation through space is to send Jigsaw to the escape pile. So here's what's going to happen there. So he has no escape effect, but he did get that Secret Plan's ambition. And let's read this again. When that villain escapes, this card becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. If that villain leaves it sitting the other way, discard this. So we're going to treat it as a regular escape. So first things first, we have to KO a hero that costs 6 or less from the HQ. I'm going to... so far as I know, there's no automatic shuffle that works well with cards like this or sleeve cards. They eat cards eventually. I don't know who to KO here. I'm going to get rid of... I really like Crystal, and there's going to be a lot of different cards. And Heist is going to work really well. And I kind of feel bad getting rid of Gambit, even though I probably should KO Gambit. Not a lot of chances for X-Men cards to be guaranteed. So I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to KO this Nova right here. And refill the HQ from that. And that's going to be the escape. Which means that we resolve Secret Plans. It becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. So, I mean, that's what happens. And I have to increase the scheme twist played counter because we played an extra twist. And we're going to play some Blackjack now. Should be interesting. Okay. Reveal cards from the hero deck, adding up their total cost. So let me just grab the top of the chunk of the hero deck. So this is my play. I don't want to bust on 21. Let's see how I do. Yeah, that's 5, 8, 11, 15. I'm going to keep going. 20. I'm going to stop at 20. That's a really good number to stop at.
Reality Gem
activated. And the Mastermind is going to... Kingpin's going to play some Blackjack too. I stop when it gets to at least 17. Let's see if they win. 3, 8, 13, 16, 18. Oh, I stopped there. Yep. If it was at least 17. So I have won that. It's like, I see that happening. So I win. If no one busts and you win if the wager, if your total is higher. Okay, if you win, you may gain one of the revealed heroes that cost 6 or less. So who am I gaining? I got a 5 and a 4. I got another 5. A lot of cards revealed. Got another Ravage. What to gain here? I'll get rid of the... I don't know where this goes, I guess, to the escape pile. And, okay. So here's the choices that I want to choose from real quick. We got Namora. Still turn 1. This transforms to Master of Depths. I like that one. The other 5 cost. This is such a good card, though. Toxic Mutations. Strength, you get +2 attack and Faded Future. Getting the strength... A lot of stuff happening. Getting the strength trigger is going to be rough, but I love this card so much, so I'm going to gain this. Even though I'm on a Gambit turn and whatever. Okay. So there we go. And where do these heroes go? Back to the bottom of the deck, right? Put the rest of the revealed heroes on the bottom of the hero deck in random order. Okay. The bottom of this giant hero deck they go. Alright, I still haven't actually done anything as far as playing cards, so let's see what happens next. So Jigsaw went to the escape pile, and that happened. Okay, now Jalt Celestials get shuffled in, but it looks like later Jalt's going to move Tiamat to the top of the villain deck. So I'm going to set him aside in anticipation. I have the custom tokens for the Celestial Boons, which are very helpful, but I'm going to get those out of there so I don't shuffle those in by accident. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's Tiamat. So I'm going to shuffle the rest into the villain deck. And then Ranabishi is actually next. KO a card from your hand. So I don't have much of a choice here. I'm going to KO one of these shield agents before I get to play it. And then Jolt played another Space Gem to put Tiamat on the top of the villain deck. So that is what I will do. Tiamat is now on the top of the villain deck. And I almost said finally, but there's more things. Then, Ranabishi has had me gain a shield officer. So this officer is going to be a Nick Fury standard officer from What If. Thank you for that. And then we've got Rio Firestar shuffling Iceman into the hero deck. So let me go ahead and get Iceman. We all love Iceman. We'll see if he shows up. He's got a lot of friends today.
Add random mastermind to the game with 1 tactic.
Man, you guys gotta save something for later in the game. Because now I'm just gonna play a regular game and no one's gonna have any points to do anything. I mean, I say that. I know you guys have a lot of points, so maybe I'm totally wrong on that. Alright, Iceman's getting shuffled into this giant hero deck that I can't even shuffle fully, so I'm gonna have to do a couple cutting of decks and cheesing it. I know. It's my fault. I should have been giving you more things to spend your points on, but that's kind of why I did this. I wanted to see how far this went. I mean, you could try to mess me up now, or you could try to mess me up at a critical moment, you know? Just saying. I could be about to do something really important, and then that's when you could swoop in. This deck is ridiculous. Hold on, it is out of control. I'm gonna lose my cards everywhere. Look at that. Okay. Here's part of the deck. Here's another part of the deck. Some of the cards might be upside down at this point. I mean, eventually I'm gonna run out of masterminds and stuff. So let me actually take this hero deck.
Play a random horror.
And put it over here. I'll put one next to it, and I'll go in order that way. I have 2 hero decks now. It's 1 split in half. Okay. Shuffled in Iceman. That is done. Next, Jolt has played the Reality Gem to bring in a specific mastermind with 1 tactic, which is going to be Epic Zarathos coming in. So here he comes. Let the haunting begin. At least the extra masterminds have 1 tactic, which reminds me, Deathbud should just have a single tactic. Here's her battle cruisers. I'll sit to the side. Let me pick that random tactic right now for her. And then Zarathos is coming in. You can make it endgame. Oh, I should add that. That would be a cool thing to add. I didn't think about that. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Okay, Epic Zarathos, not Standard Zarathos comes in. Yes, Ghost Rider 2099 was at the beginning setup, and then Ghost Rider Johnny Blaze was added after. Okay, that is it. And then finally, Ranabishi is playing a random horror. So let's jump to the rooftops, because that's where the most terrific things happen, right? And we're going to make that happen. Right now, the random horror is opening salvo. Each player gains a wound. So each player gains a wound, and that's what happens. All right. If there's nothing else, I guess I get to take my turn now. but we'll see. A lot of stuff has already happened. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, I have 4 recruits, which I have officially just played. It is turn 1, and nothing has happened yet.
Soul Gem activated.
Oh, but we're not done. Somebody has activated the Soul Gem. That person is Jolt. I would have liked an option to Master Strike. You can Master Strike, you just have to be clever about it. Just saying you do a strike and do a twist, that's too easy, I think. It can end the game too quickly. But there's ways to make it happen. Some of these people are trying to do that. There's a reason why I didn't do that. All right, so we're waiting on what's going to happen there, which is cool. Buying me some time is working. So now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and recruit Gambit before it's too late. I got to move on. Card Shark. Okay, hey, Iceman's here. There he is. My new hand. We got another Iceman. I got a Deep Freeze there waiting for me. And 2 more. All right, left side is done with their turn, finally. Also, I'm definitely zooming out right now because I'm out of room. All right, here we go. Let's rearrange this a little bit. I got to keep the scheme here. Let's put these are Kingpin's tactics.
Shuffle a random villain group into the villain deck.
Exactly. That's the cooldowns are there for prevent that immediate, but it can still happen. Guys, you have done so much. I think you're fine right now. Okay. Before I get to play the card for the villain deck, it looks like, hey, Matt Darkness, shuffle a random villain group into the deck. This is a pure random one. So let's do a random. Here we go. Over to the randomizer. It's going to be the first one that's not given by a mastermind or scheme. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, randomize. Okay, so it's going to be Clan Yoshida. Actually, these are alphabetical. So I'm gonna roll a die for all the ones that aren't Annihilation Wave. Anytime you do a gem, the reality gem, but didn't redeem it yet, it's still in my queue, so don't worry, it's still there. So let's roll a d12 here. 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 9 through 12 for the rest of them. Oh, you can't see my die. Here it is. 11, which means it's actually going to be, or the Soul Gem. Oh, you have the Soul Gem. Thank you for catching that. So I'm gonna do that first. It looks like Masters of Evil are coming into the game. But before I put Masters of Evil, Jolt played the Soul Gem. Yes, that is any one villain, but you have to specify which Corvus Glaive. I was thinking the hero set, that's why I was confused. So, from the Children of Thanos, or the one from What If, or the one from Infinity Saga, or the one from the Into the Cosmos. I think all of them have a Corvus Glaive, right? Or you're doing the hero. Oh, Infinity Saga for Endgame. Okay, gotcha. Let me go ahead and grab those. Oh, man. Okay, so first... Oh, you get to show off the cool alt art ones, the reskins. So let's go to the sewers, and Jolt has summoned in Corvus Glaive from the Children of Thanos, and he has made it the endgame this turn. So there you go. You did make it the endgame. So Corvus here has +3 this turn. He's a 9 attack enemy. And there you go. Now where was I? Now I rolled the random group, so the Masters of Evil from the core set are coming in from Matt Darkness.
Jump activated.
So let's do that.
Shuffle a random hero into the hero deck.
Here they are. And now it's the end game for as long as this turn goes. I haven't even played a card from the villain deck yet. So it looks like Ranabishi is shuffling Marrow, one of the newest heroes, into the hero deck as well. And I'm happy about that because she's awesome. So let me first shuffle in the Masters of Evil. And then I'll shuffle in Marrow. I'm going to cut her deck in half and shuffle half of her cards into each hero deck because that's how I have to do it, because this is getting ridiculous. So first hero deck, I'm going to take half her cards. And the second one, I'm going to take half her other cards. I was about to play a card from the villain deck, but Jolt could not wait, and Jolt's playing the Soul Gem. So we're just going to pull Tiamat into the city right away. Which reminds me, did you guys see the titles for What If Season 3? I'm excited to see that. Only a few days now. I'll be putting up the discussion threads for those. I think the 23rd is the first setup. If you want to hear my thoughts on it, and I want to see your thoughts on it, so come by that. And let me know. Okay, Marrow's in the hero deck. Now we're going to put Tiamat in the city thanks to Jolt's Soul Gem. He's on the top of the hero deck. So we'll just do that right now. Wait. Oh, wait. He's not in the top of the hero deck because I shuffled it. So there's a twist there, but it can't matter because now Tiamat... Oh, I set him aside, but I have to shuffle this anyway. Did I set him aside? I thought I did. Anyway. No, I put him on top of the deck. He got shuffled in. That's what happened. Alright, now I gotta look for Tiamat. Let me know when you see him. It's kind of hard to miss. Giant, golden. Which is the Celestial that hangs out by San Francisco? Was that Tiamat? Where are you? There it is. Okay. Man, Jolt is just one of those characters that the Avengers were trying to keep the Infinity Gems away from. Actually, I think it was the Infinity Guard that went up against you. Okay, Tiamat's in the city. Let's read this for a second while he stops the city for a moment. Okay. If he escapes, each player's hand size is one less for the rest of the game. So guess what happens? He escapes.
Reality gem activated.
I'm gonna play just the beginning of a turn. I'm just gonna lose. So some of you guys gotta start helping me get some rares when they come up, because there are folks stacked against me here. All right, I gotta KO something. So let me go ahead and I'll KO the other Gambit because he didn't stop this madness from happening already. He should have done something. And then I have to do the Celestial. Where do I have it? I have a special card for this. Celestial boon, 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 boon. And oh, these are all the boons. Where's the Celestial Curse one? Oh, it's on the other side of this one. No, it's the other side of Tiamat. I think it was double side. Yep, there it is. Unless it's not on the other side, and yep, it is on the other side. Okay, here. Okay. In the streets. Celestial Curse, each player's hand size is one less.
Activated.
I'm gonna keep this out to remind me of what's happening. I'll take the horror out of there. I'll put it right here. So there's that. Okay, Tiamat's in the city. Tiamat's in the escape pile. Now Avatar is swapping the Mastermind with another random Mastermind. So, but he'd play the Reality Gem. So now Epic Dark Phoenix is coming in, taking Kingpin's place with all his tactics, and then some other stuff's gonna happen, which you'll see. You'll see. This might be a really short stream in a very strange way when you're about to find out what just happened. Okay, Dark Phoenix, who are you? There she is. All right, let me go over this real slow, like. So if you ever went up against Dark Phoenix, you know how tough she is. Oh, the cleanup is definitely longer, but I get to watch TV while I do that. Okay, so there's Epic Dark Phoenix. By the way, it's still the end game for this turn, which she doesn't really care about, but it makes the lights flicker. So Kingpin's out, and so are his tactics. And Dark Phoenix is in. So check this out. Her Master Strike KOs the top card of the hero deck, and each card on the hero deck that shares a color with it. Shuffle the hero deck. Then each player plays a Hellfire Club card from the victory pile. Next player random horror. Dark Phoenix wins when the hero deck is empty. And you know I have 2 hero decks now. So let's see what happens next. Someone's got to step in and do some positive things because, geez. By the way, I'll remind you. Some people can bring cards out of the escape pile, I think. Just saying. Okay, so, Reality Gem. Avatar plays the Ruthless Strike, which I believe is a horror, right? A specific horror? I think I know what it does. Or is it, what is it? What is Ruthless Strike? I forget what it is. And after that, oh, it's an ambition. Oh, I see, you did that in that order. That's right, that's right. I don't have these in any particular order. By the way, if you never played with ambitions, to play it as the player, as the mastermind, it can be kind of fun, as long as you set it up properly. It's gotta be here somewhere. There it is. Okay, here we go. Ruthless Strike. This strike card becomes a Master Strike that takes effect immediately, so that's one of the ways you can do that. Nope. Chaos, I'll play both effects at once. It was not. I did not get a Mastermind tactic, unfortunately. Fortunately, Epic Dark Phoenix is going to do her Master Strike, which means I got to go through all of the things. Activated. So here we go. Some people are helping me. Let's do this. KO the top card of the hero deck. Let's see what color it ends up being. Top card of the hero deck is going to be a ranged card, and boy, is there a lot of ranged in there. So, Let's go through this entire hero deck and KO all the range cards. That sounds like fun. Here we go. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nova's Rare is gone. 8, 9. That shares a color with it. 10, 11, 12,
Soul Gem activated.
15. Too bad for Marrow. 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, poor Iceman. That's 19, 20. At least it's going to make things easier to shuffle. That rare Ghost Rider was arranged. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. One way to nerf Iceman. 27, 28, 29. Crystal's rare as a strength. Cool. By the way, I have to do all the other Master Strike effects too. I can't forget that.
Recruit
30.
a hero for free.
31. 32. 33. Now to the second hero deck. Because there's 2. 34. 35 range cards. 36. 37. 38. How many cards are we going to KO? I want to hear your guesses. 39. 40. Iceman's rare. 41. 42. 43. At least she can't win this way because all you got to do is shuffle a new hero
Swap
in.
the mastermind
44,
with another.
45,
Random mastermind.
46. But it's really annoying to do this. 47, 48, 49. Kind of fun though. 50, 51, 52, 53, and Doom's Rare 54. 54 beautiful range cards. Didn't get to see the light of day. And I've counting 54 cards at once here. Goodbye, everybody. I have some ideas who I would bring in, but I'm not going to say anything. Someone's going to think of it. We're not done with the Master Strike effect. We got to do her Master Strike, then we got to do all the other Master Strikes, then we got to do all the other things that are coming in. By the way, it's definitely turn 2 right now. I just didn't play a card from the villain deck yet. Because stuff started happening. Definitely on her leaderboard. It's smart to take out the ranged fighters first so she can get up close and personal without getting attacked. Okay, I'm going to take a drink of water if you don't mind after all that, and now I'm going to keep going. Yeah, I think we're thinking of the same one, but again, I didn't say anything.
Activated.
Okay, moving on to Montax, who has played the reality gem to
Recruit a hero for free.
bring in Red Skull instead of Dark Phoenix. Oh yeah, I gotta finish her strike first, and then we'll do that. Thank you. Because you gotta get that horror in there. Then each player plays a Hellfire Club card from the. I love and the other strikes. Yes, thank you. I was reading Hellfire Club card, and I said I don't have one of those. How do I get into the Hellfire Club without my Hellfire Club card? But I don't have one. I gotta play a random horror first, and then she's gonna go away after the strikes. Okay, the random horror we're playing is going to happen on the bridge just for no good reason at all, and it's Endless Hatred. Oh, cool. Whenever you complete a Scheme Twist, also play the Mastermind's Master Strike ability. That's probably one of the worst ones I could have gotten. Okay. So that's going to be up there. So there's your extra Master Strikes right there, unless somebody stops it, but that might not happen. Okay, back to Dark Phoenix. She's done. I gotta play the other Mastermind's Master Strikes. Let's jump into Zarathos. Epic Zarathos here. It's wild. I finished it, right? Yep. All the Masterminds in, all the Epic Masterminds in X-Men are wild because they play the horrors. Okay, if any heroes in the HQ are haunted, each player gains a wound. Then, if Zarathos, if not already haunting, it haunts the highest cost unhaunted hero in the HQ. That's going to be Scott Lang is going to be haunted. Then reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, it haunts the highest cost unhaunted hero in the HQ. So let's put Zarathos haunting Scott Lang, and I believe the haunting goes like this because you have to pay the cost of the hero. I forget if, yeah, haunting goes like this instead of this because the hero can leave. And then we play the top card. What is it? Reveal the top card of the villain deck. It is going to be a Scheme Twist, so that's not going to actually do anything, but now you guys know what's there.
Shuffle a random hero into the hero deck.
Okay, let's do some more Master Strike effects. The last one is going to be Deathbird, Epic Deathbird. We got all epic masterminds out here right now. If there are any Shi'ar villains in the city, play a random horror. Thankfully that doesn't happen. Then this strike enters the city as a Shi'ar battleship villain with 9 attack, worth 6 VP. So here is a battle cruiser. We got a cool side of this token too. The Shi'ar battleship, 9 attack. I haven't even started turn 2 yet, Red John. So you can probably guess how it's going. I'm having fun though. This is wild. So we got Epic Dark Phoenix out here. Zarathos the Haunting, Scott Lang. That is all the Master Strike effects. So let's keep going in order. Montax is replacing Dark Phoenix with Red Skull. Let me go ahead and get Red Skull. Bring him in here. For as long as he's going to be here. I don't have the new promo, but I got the acrylic there, which is cool. So out with Epic Dark Phoenix. In with Red Skull. Let's put him here. Put the tactics off to the side. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, she's gone. I'm going to things one at a time. Hopefully you can follow it. So I'll give a quick update before I move on with the rest of the requests that came in. So we've got a ton of heroes in the hero deck. If you put an exclamation setup, you can see my starting setup. The scheme is wager at Blackjack for Hero Souls. We've got Epic Deathbird, Red Skull, and Epic Zarathos out at this moment as active masterminds. This ambition already happened, so that can go away. And then we've got Tiamat's Curse. Each hand size is 1 less. And then we've got Endless Hatred. Whenever a twist happens, do a Master Strike as well. Yeah, I did bring this upon myself. So there you go. All right, we've got GTO Gaming shuffle a random hero into the hero deck. So let's do a random hero into the hero deck. First hero, actually, these are alphabetized, so I will have to roll a die to determine which one goes in. Let me randomize for heroes. Okay. Oh, we got 6. I can roll a d6. Here's my little d6. 1 through 6. Who's getting added? That is a 1. That's going to be Black Swan is getting shuffled in to the hero deck. So there we go. Where is she? She's wondering why Corvus is here. That is the starting setup. That's how the game started. I should say starting setup, but you know how it goes. All right, shuffling Black Swan in there. And then after that, I'm not going to keep updating it. In the previous streams, I said starting setup. And Spidey's just hanging there like, what are you doing? Why are you letting this happen? And it's still the end game, too. Okay, and I get some water. Thank you very much. Those requests I will handle immediately because I do need the water. Okay. Harnabishi is giving me a shield officer. And that officer is going to be a standard officer. Thank you for that. On the right-hand side, can't forget I have to play the card for the villain deck after all the requests are done. Okay, Jolt is bringing in Captain Marvel Infinity Saga Time to End It to HQ. I think you did that twice by accident. So I'll refund one of them. So Captain Marvel Infinity Saga is coming into the HQ. I have to... Which hero? I forget what I said I would do if I did that to the existing hero. That's weird. I'll refund the one. So yes. So which hero am I KOing from here? And I'll go get it. Go ahead and get her. Okay, Captain Marvel, Infinity Saga. There you are. All right, so time to end it. There she is. So Jolt, who am I KOing to make room for her? And then I will set aside Captain Marvel there. And I'll refund one of them. Maybe too many things come in at once. Doesn't matter to you. Okay, I guess I have to pick. Well, all the range is KO'd, most of it, so I'm going to actually end up KOing Iceman to just add insult to injury here. And we'll put time to end it over here, so she's there, and then I get to gain her for free. It's a very good card, so thank you for helping me out after all that damage. She cares about range cards, though, but I can still make her work with strength cards. So we'll see. By the way, it's going to rarely be the end game unless I make it the end game since there's so many cards in the villain deck. Okay, next up is Gideon Wyatt, who swaps the Mastermind with another random Mastermind, and that is going to be Red Skull. When I say the Mastermind, that's going to be the main one. So I said you wanted to swap Deathbird for Zombie Green Goblin. They only have one tactic, so they're here to stay. The main one gets swapped. If you're not cool with that, I can refund it. Otherwise, I can do this. I'm going to go ahead and get a random Mastermind then. If you wanted to pick a specific one, you have to do the Reality Gem first to modify it. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and randomize for the random new Mastermind getting swapped in. All right, who's it going to be? Annihilus. Wow. Okay, well, replacing Red Skull with Annihilus. Oh. Well, there he is. At least not Epic Annihilus. So Annihilus comes in, takes, annihilates Red Skull, takes his place. And those are the Zarathos tactics. And let's put his tactics underneath him. Cool. Okay. Now, we've got Jult bringing in Thanos' Utter Annihilation and recruiting that for free. Let me know if you care who is coming to the HQ there. Otherwise, I'll pick. And then we got another hero coming to the hero deck, and then I can play some more. So let me go ahead and find Thanos. Bring me Thanos, I said to myself. Where's Thanos? There he is. I pick. All right. Here we go. Here is Thanos' Utter Annihilation. I'm going to have to KO somebody to make room for him. And Blazing Hellfire is actually really good here. I'm going to have a lot of heroes in my, or villains in my victory pile. So none of them are great choices. But, and Crystal can not satisfy her own, but the other one can for the ranged. So I like Ravage a lot, but I'm going to KO down on the dregs right now. And make room for Thanos, who I gain for free. So Captain Marvel and Thanos working together. And then finally, for now,
for free.
We've got, we get to defeat a villain for free in a second. So Matt Darkness says shuffle a random hero into the hero deck. Who's it going to be? Going back to the randomizer, we've got 5 heroes here. Let me go ahead and roll a d6, and then I'll ignore 6. 6 is reroll. That's a 5. That is going to be Killmonger Special Ops. Is coming in to the hero deck because we didn't have enough heroes yet. Let me go find him. Killmonger Special Ops.
Shuffle a random hero into the hero deck.
Oh, we got another hero coming in, so I'm gonna hold off on that shuffle just for a second because this won't affect it. Montag says defeat Corvus Glaive for free. So I will do that. It is still the end game, but that is a free defeat, so thank you for that. And now we're going to go back to Matt Darknesses, who says shuffle another. Yeah, that is true. Shuffle another random hero into the hero deck. I'm sorry, Travel, I'm throwing off your randomizer match because I don't care about any of this except for just parts of it. Okay, heroes. Cool, we got 5 heroes here. Once again, let me go ahead and roll my die. And that is a 3, which means it is Deadpool from the core set coming in. Of course, Deadpool.
Activated.
Of course, Deadpool comes in. Let me find Deadpool. There we go. With his fancy Marvel 3D art right here. So these two are getting shuffled in to the hero deck. Let me do this process. I'm gonna actually, it's too big to shuffle now. I'm gonna shuffle them together. Okay, I'm gonna cut this in half, roughly 1, 2, and then I'll shuffle one of those into half the hero deck, and that's how it'll be. And then Ranabishi is bringing Forge's BFG into the HQ and letting me recruit that for free. Do you care who I KO to make room for BFG?
Gem activated.
And looks like Gideon Wyatt's doing some gems. I don't know how you guys are passing around the gems so fast. I'm honestly very curious to see how this game ends up playing out. By the way, look at, even after those 50 card KOs, I have to KO somebody, because when you soul gem them in, they have to replace somebody in the HQ. So when his BFG comes in, he's got to take somebody's spot. So who's coming in? Who's going out? They can come in. Forge. Here's the BFG.
Recruit a hero for free.
And then looks like we're gonna have to get Squirrel Girl as well, so I'm gonna go and find her. This is how it goes, I'm not surprised. That's some switcherooing happening. Squirrel Girl. I'll be here all night if I have to. How do you spell squirrel? Where did I put her? Stature? No, that's before. After Spider-Woman, Squirrel. Okay. I don't know why she was so hard to find. Okay, so let's do this in order. So Crystal's getting KO'd to make room for... Who did you bring in? You brought in Forge as BFG. Which I certainly put in a place. Where did I put Forge? He's right
Soul
there.
gem
Okay.
activated.
So there's Forge, and I get to gain Forge for free. All right. And now, Unbeatable Squirrel Girl comes in.
Space gem activated.
Oh, that was yours, Gideon White. It's fine. So now, Gideon White, you choose again, because I didn't hear otherwise. Who is getting KO'd to make room for Squirrel Girl's rare? And then I'll gain her for free. And then after that, following this queue here, Gambit obviously. So Gambit goes away, Squirrel Girl comes in, and I gain Unbeatable Squirrel Girl for free. Gonna have fun with a lot of these rares, I gotta tell you. And then Jalt has jumped back in, grabbed the hold of the Soul Gem, and is putting Weaponized Galactus in the city, and then causing him to escape. So I'm losing a city space forever. Okay, here we go. Where's the Annihilation Wave? Yeah. Hopefully the right hands, all the rares can offset this city space I'm about to lose. Okay, here comes Weaponized Galactus.
Defeat a villain for free.
There he is. Okay. So, Ambush. Weaponized Galactus swaps places with the leftmost villain in the city. That's going to be the battleship. And then I wasn't done reading. Why'd you move? Destroyed the leftmost city space when he escapes. And the space gem's going to cause him to escape. So, let's go ahead and do that right now. Where are the where are the destroyed city spaces? I want to use those. Here they are, right? Yes. Here they are. So Galactus is first going to do the regular escape thing. I got to choose somebody to KO. I'm going to get rid of Black Swan because KOing range cards is all the rage right now. And then Galactus is going to run off, which means he is going to KO the bridge. So the bridge is getting KO'd. No more bridge. No more bridge. For any of us. Okay. Now, defeat a villain for free, says Montax. The battleship. blowing up the bridge somehow set off some shrapnel, which blew up the battleship too. So technically the strike effect goes into my victory pile. So this should actually be...
Add random mastermind to the game with one tactic.
That's right, he gets shuffled back in. I'm just trying to think of... in this context, you guys, if this happened, and I did Endless Hatred, I would have to get a card to pretend to be the strike anyway, so that's fine. And yeah, Galactus gets shuffled back into the villain deck here. So, each player gains a wound, and you shuffle weaponized Galactus back to the villain deck. So 2 wounds go out. Am I gonna get lucky enough to get an enraging one? Nope, I don't get one. I get that. And a wound over here too. Okay, and you get shuffled back in. So that means no more twist at the top here. I mean, Galactus could run off, but Annihilus won't let him. And then we are adding another random mastermind to the game with one tactic. So whatever mastermind I randomize here, you have to go. I haven't even played turn 2 yet. I will play this out. We're gonna see what happens. It'll be interesting. We'll see you another time. All right, shuffled in Galactus. Next mastermind is going to be... Are you kidding me? Out of all the masterminds? Good time to leave. I'm just gonna go get it. Jeez. Oh no. In case you don't know, well, Onslaught's here. Each player's hand size is 1 less. So now, thanks to the Celestial that's still in the escape pile,
Soul Gem activated.
my hand size is 4 on each side. But at least he gets 1 tactic. But I do have to take him out if I want that to go away. Because you guys can't get rid of those masterminds. Alright. There's Onslaught, there's Deathbird, there's Annihilus, there's Zarathos. We're at 4 masterminds currently. And that is so much fun. I can't even tell you. Alright, what's next? Do I get to take my turn? No, I don't. The send Bagel a gift button is at ko-fi.bageltalkgames.com. And if you do that, your message will pop up and I'll be very appreciative. Because, man, there's a lot going on. Okay, next up is the Soul Gem. Gideon White's bringing in a Mr. Sinister clone, and they are in the villain deck. So I gotta look through the villain deck for a Sinister clone. They're gonna come in. We started the setup with them. Oh, did I just pass one? I did. So a Sinister clone comes in, and then they have Ambush clone. So I have to clone them. It's okay. It's fine. So another one comes in, and actually it's this way. And then shuffle the Bystander in. If you had just summoned 1 clone, nothing would happen because there wouldn't have been any others in the villain deck to clone. So this is actually a better pick because you got 2 in there now by doing that.
Soul Gem activated.
Okay, now Gideon Wyatt is bringing in Frigga from the Intergalactic Party Animals. Let's see.
Defeat a villain for free.
Oh, and Montax has my back here. Great on the timing. So here's what happens in order. Frigga comes into the sewers, and she... Oh, you know what's funny? It's too late for you to do that, Montax, because what happens is she becomes a mastermind, and then now you can't use defeat a villain for free because she's not a villain anymore. So I will refund that for you. It was a little too late. I know, right? All right. Anyway, during your turn, you may discard a card that costs 5 or more to hide the party and shuffle Frigga into the villain deck. If you do, you may KO one of your heroes, and then you must play a card from the villain deck. Ambush Frigga is sent to become a new mastermind. She gains the ability of Master Strike if there are any intergalactic party animals in the city. Each player discards a card. At least there won't be any of those, hopefully. For now, anyway. So she is now a mastermind. We're going to put over here. One of these, anyway. These are Zarathos tactics. I'll put those off to the side. We'll put Frigga up over there. Okay, and the queue is empty at this moment, which means I can finally start turn 2. How exciting.
Reality gem activated.
Oh, never mind. Canonize is doing something. Canonize is using the power of Reality Gem to conjure the rival overlords. And Jalt's using the Reality Gem to do something with the Mastermind. We'll see what happens. I will take a moment to play the top card of the villain deck. And it is a Master Strike. So now I gotta do all the Master Strike things, and now I gotta resolve all the other things.
Activated.
Okay. So I'm gonna handle all the Master Strikes first. Doesn't matter, I get to pick the order? Oh, lots of stuff happening. Starting with Annihilus's Master Strike. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, Annihilus captures it. If it's a villain, it enters the city, captures a bystander, and moves forward in extra space before doing any ambush ability. So top card of the villain deck is a villain, which is Despair. So he's going to enter the city, capture a bystander, which is the aspiring hero, and move forward in extra space before ambushing and jumping into the astral plane and getting another bystander. Because he says, Despair enters the astral plane and captures a bystander. So, that's cool. Now I gotta get the astral plane out here and find a place to put it. I guess I'll put it over here, sideways. So we've got the boon. I'll just move the escape pile over here. We got the curse. We got that, and we got our sideways astral plane up here, just so you can see it. So he's going to get another bystander, which is Officer Jim Paxton is being pulled into the astral plane with Despair, where I can only fight him with Recruit. Okay, let's do the rest of the Master Strikes. I guess we'll move on to Zarathos next, who is hanging out here. If any heroes in the HQ are haunted, then each player gains a wound. Each player is going to gain a wound. And we got 1 Grievous, 1 Standard. Where are my cool and raging ones? Then if Zarathos is not already haunting, he was already haunting, so it doesn't do anything. He stays haunting Scott Lang. Next up, we're going to play Epic Deathbird, who does a strike. There are no Shi'ar villains. The strike enters the city as a Shi'ar battleship. I have to just pull the token in because there's no actual strike. I've seen people play that 2 ways. They either make it a whiff or they use another card to stand in for it. I like the stand in. I usually prefer that. Anyway, I'm going to put in the Shi'ar battleship. There. And finally, we got to do Onslaught. So Onslaught's Master Strike is KO all heroes dominated by Onslaught. Each player reveals their hand and chooses one of their non-gray heroes. Onslaught dominates those heroes. By the way, all I have are gray heroes. And left-hand side only has gray heroes as well. He doesn't take anything, but he's still out there being annoying. And there's his tactic, right? Yep, okay. So Onslaught is hanging out over here. That is it for the Master Strikes that happened because of the card I played. Oh wait, no, Frigga. Frigga's the mastermind. If there's any party animals in the city, each player discards a card, so yeah, nothing's going to happen with her. And that's it. I have a 5-card hand because one got KO'd or discarded or something earlier on. But I have requests to do. I didn't forget about those. Let's move on. So the rival overlords are plugged in by Canonize, Reality Gem. Jalt said Mastermind. Jalt is adding Epic Taskmaster to the game with 1 tactic using the Reality Gem. I think that's what you wanted to do. So let's bring in Epic Taskmaster. So we're gonna buff up these Sinister clones. Here's Epic Tasky. Henchmen get +2 attack for each henchman training stack tier. There aren't any right now, but there will be. And Taskmaster gets a plus attack equal to double the highest cost tier I played this turn. So, let's get his random tactic out here. And put him over here. We're up to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 masterminds at this point? That sure is a lot of masterminds. Okay. And then Canonize is shuffling the rival overlords into the villain deck. So let me get those guys. Just saying, those trying to stack the villain deck with tough stuff, the more villains you shuffle in, the less likely it is I draw twists and strikes. So just saying. Because there's a ton of extra villain groups in there now. Needed more masterminds. Yeah, hopefully all these extra villain groups are going to prevent me from pulling too many strikes too quickly. Even though there's other ways that can happen. Plus Galactus is in here.
Defeat
somewhere.
A villain for free.
Okay, shuffling in the rival overlords. You can't activate time gems, but you can't pick what is played. Although you can play a lot of things. That is true. You can use a combination of the soul gem and time gem, but only for villains and stuff. Alright, rival overlords, check. Rival overlords, check. Okay, Space Gem is swapping Tiamat from the escape pile and Mr. Sinister Clone from the rooftops. And that's great news for me. Thank you, Rio Firestar. So, Tiamat is coming into the rooftops, which means the Sinister Clones escape. That is going to trigger an escape, but it also is going to cancel out the Celestial Curse that I got. So my hand size is back up to 5 temporarily because of Onslaught, but it is an escape. So I got to KO somebody. I'm going to get rid of... Oh, they're all good. I like these. I'm going to get rid of Ghost Rider, even though I could have used him. And then we're moving on. Avatar says the curse stays, even though Tiamat is no longer in the escape pile. What about if you defeated his card and put it in your victory pile, then soulbound him? Do you still get the Celestial Boon? I thought you had to have it visible for it to be in effect. Let me know what you guys think in chat. Regardless, I swapped him. And then Rio said, defeat Tiamat for free. So, regardless, I had to defeat him for free. Grants you a Celestial Boon, your hand size is 1 more for the rest of the game. Like, objectively, do you agree? But that would require you having to remember something that's not on the board, right? I actually don't know the answer to this. I wonder if it's written anywhere. But for the sake of, if nobody finds anything that's a ruling on that, because that could actually happen, I will play it as this fight just cancels out the curse, and now it's back to a flat 0 for both of those effects. Well, I defeat him for free anyway. So now we're back to... Going with that, now we're back to just Onslaught nerfing the hand size. Hand size is 5 at this moment. Thank you for that, Rio Firestar. Avatar's bringing in the Dome of Dark Force. No, I understand that. But I think the implied subtext is while it's out. But I could be wrong on that. So where is the Dome of Dark Force? It is in what villain group? It is in the one from Revelations. Someone's going to remind me. I forget the name of it. And then Montax is going to defeat the battleship for free. But I got to do the Dome of Dark Force first. They are in... Someone's going to remind me. I totally forgot the name of the group they're in. Army of Evil. Thank you. Where's the Army of Evil? Straight from the rule sheet. This is a permanent bonus that helps you for the rest of the game as long as the Celestial is in your victory pile. Okay, so would that... So if the Celestial leaves your victory pile for some reason, you wouldn't have the bonus anymore. Would that not apply to one being in the escape pile? Well, hold on. I'm going back to what Gideon said. So that's what I thought. So yeah, Soulbind would remove the boon. So just logically, it would track that if you remove it from the escape pile, you no longer have the curse, if that tracks too. Yeah, you could totally bring it back in. How did I write the soul gem? Text. I think it was so you could bring stuff like that back in. Which is totally fine with me. It's a chaos mode stream, I don't care. Yeah, summon. Just summon it. It can come from anywhere. Just like the demon bear we talked about earlier today.
Activated.
Okay. So we're going to play as if they cancel no matter where they are, but Jelt's going to bring them back in a second.
Space Gem activated.
Yeah. Someone's got to cancel that out again. Okay, let me do the Dome of Dark Force. The Dome of Dark Force is going to come in. Might be a tug of war on Tiamat here. Whenever you fight a villain here, each other player reveals a ranged hero, which all got KO'd or discards a card. Fight, draw 2 cards. So that's going to be above the sewers there. So cool. Now moving on to Montax defeating the battleship for free, which doesn't count as triggering Dome of Dark Force. So we can just take this out for free. And now we're going to have Tiamat come back in. And we're going to have him escape again. So we got to do another KO. I'm going to get rid of Black Swan here. And we're going to replace the HQ. And we're going to have him run out. And now his back into effect. So now all hand sizes are 4 once again. So I hope you're happy with yourself for that. And that's it for all the things. Now I can start turn 2. I played a card from the villain deck. It was that. Okay, good. I'm happy about that. It was a Master Strike. We resolved all that. We did other things. So now I already had a 5-card hand before all that stuff happened. So I do get to keep this. But every new hand I draw
a card.
Oh, cool. You guys can help me by doing that too. Thank you for the card draw, Rio Firestar. I have 5 recruit now. I played everything. I'll play my trooper just in case somebody tries to get me to discard her. I got 5 recruit and 1 attack. Oh,
for free.
And another card draw from Canonize. That's going to be, I'll play that. I got to do this in order. So this is still in my hand. This is still in my hand. Recruit any hero for free. Okay. If I can't recruit Scott Lang. Actually, yeah, if you get in normal gameplay, if you get a recruit a hero for free card, if it says recruit, you can't do it. That's why I did that. Not gain, because that would take it away from Zarathos. He'd get replaced. But I don't know what's going to happen on this side. I have a bunch of rares over here already. So I think I'm going to look at what I got here. So I got Flesh Grafted Doombots. Tech, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck. If you do, send one of them under cover, put the rest back in any order. I do like this as an alternative to KOing things, but man, Toxic Mutations is real good. I need strength cards for that Captain Marvel, which I believe was gained over here. Yep. So I'm going to take Toxic Mutations for free. Thank you very much. And I didn't pay for that either. That was complimentary. Okay, now I'll play the Agent for a 6th recruit. And let's take some more strength. Osteogenesis. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on top of your deck. Love it. Okay. I defeated what earlier? I didn't defeat a Sinister clone. It was sent to the escape pile. But I appreciate your thoughts on that. It was swapped. Okay. Moving over. That's it. I finally finished turn 2. So I got to keep that in mind. No, I appreciate it. It's not like a billion things happen in between then and now. Okay, Tiamat's nerfing my hand size. Onslaught's nerfing my hand size. I got a 4-card hand coming up. Exactly. 50-minute turns. I think it'll go a little faster as time goes on. As we see what in the world happens with wild and crazy setup that has been crafted for me here. 2 more cards, 3 and 4. Hey, I got Thanos. Moving over to the other side. Okay, top card of the villain deck. This villain deck is very tall. Let's see how it looks here. It's going to be of course. What was I saying? Like, you know, there's so many villains shuffled in there. Of course I get the scheme twist. Look at the size of the villain deck. I guess there are 11 twists in here. So, okay, time to play some Blackjack. Oh, by the way, I can't forget Endless Hatred. I gotta come back to that once I finish. So here we go. Let's play some blackjack. I play first. Let's see if I bust. 5, 8, 14, 20 exactly. I'm gonna stop there because that's the smart thing to do. Mastermind's playing. Somebody pick which Mastermind's playing blackjack against me right now. Is it a Nihilist? Does he have time for that? Is it Onslaught? Is it Frigga? She stopped to play at the party before she shuts it down. Frigga's okay, this is against Frigga. Zarathos is next. Okay, Frigga's got 6, 9, 14, 16. Uh-oh. Exactly 21. Are you kidding me? She wins! Okay. If the Mastermind wins, stack one of the revealed heroes next to the scheme as a wagered soul. Either way, put the rest of the revealed... I mean, Loki learned from Frigga, technically. Either way, put the rest of the revealed heroes in the bottom of the hero deck in random order. Alright, I guess she's going to take Gambit. So I'm going to put that under the scheme. Gambit is our first wagered soul of the game, only on turn 3. And the rest go to the bottom. Yeah, Frigga knows her blackjack. She learned from witches, after all. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Now that I've done that, I gotta move on to this Endless Hatred horror that is still in play, that could be removed, hint, hint, but also you don't have to remove it because it does make things interesting. Whenever you complete a scheme twist, also play the Mastermind's Master Strike ability. So that's going to be... Now, if I wanted to cheese it, the way this is written is that I have to pick a Mastermind, but I'm just going to do everybody because it's basically... Well, it's interesting it's written this way, to be completely honest. Why wouldn't this say... Because I guess nothing becomes a Master Strike. So I'll just do it for everybody. It's more fun that way. Master Strike time. So, we've got a Nihilist.
Time gem. Play a random horror.
All right. Oh, stuff's helping me. I gotta resolve all these strikes, and then some cool stuff's gonna happen. Okay, top card of the villain deck. It is Loki. Loki enters the city, captures a bystander, captures Stan Lee, and moves forward an extra space. And does Loki have an ambush ability? He doesn't. But if he escapes, he becomes another Mastermind, which I certainly don't need anymore. So that's it for a Nihilist. Let's move on to Zarathos down here. I guess I can just do this.
Defeat a villain for free.
Alright. If any heroes are haunted, each player gains a wound. Yes, they are, because he is there. No enraging wounds. Where's my good stuff? Then he's already haunting, so nothing else happens. Okay, moving on to Frigga for no particular reason. I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about that. She gets, yeah, no intergalactic party animals. What, did I miss something? Yeah, I thought it was no already haunting. Oh, that's right, this is Epic Zarathos, thank you. Normal Zarathos stops there. Top card of the villain deck is Bullseye. So Bullseye's going to haunt the highest cost unhaunted hero in the HQ. How is Bullseye doing that? I don't know, but he's going to go ahead and haunt Doom 2099. Thank you for that catch. Because we're on Epic Zarathos. So Frigga doesn't do anything. We got Deathbird, who's just going to make more battleships. Until I run out of battleships, I'll just have to make more battleships. Luckily, it was gone, so I don't have to play a random horror Bullseye. So thank goodness for that. That was thanks to Montax for getting rid of it before that happened again. Okay. Battleship happening, and then Epic Taskmaster, who's here. I got a henchman training. I gotta actually track the henchman training, or I'm gonna forget. So let me actually do that. Henchman training.
Defeat
until he's gone.
Free.
And that is gonna be 1 henchman training. Count them 1. Okay, so henchmen get a buff. I'm not going to use dice yet until I start to be able to fight stuff. If there are any henchmen in the city, each player gains a wound. So there are, so I do. All right. Oh, double enraging wounds. Cool. Thanks, Taskmaster. And then we're gonna go with Onslaught. KO all heroes dominated. Each player reveals their hand and chooses one of their non-great heroes. Onslaught dominates those heroes. Well, he's dominating Thanos now. And that's awesome. So Thanos' rare is just stolen from the right-hand side. He stole Thanos. And that's it for the Master Strikes, I believe. And now I move on to the next thing on the list. So Gideon White has revealed the Time Gem, which is no villain deck next turn. Let me actually use, because I found it, the this is also from Travel. It is the end of turn effect, which is technically what I'm doing. Oh, by the way, it's not the end game anymore. I forgot to turn that off. We can look at normal stuff. All right, that's going on top of the villain deck to remind me not to play a card from the top of the villain deck at the start of next turn.
Time Gem activated.
Okay, and that's not going to be canceled out by anything. Nope. And now Montax is removing the horror. So Endless Hatred, everybody likes me now. So Endless Hatred is removed. And now my hand size is back up to... Oh, not the hand size. That's the extra card play. Hand size is the same as it was before. Montax is defeating a villain for free. And then defeating another villain for free. So Loki and then the Shi'ar Battleship. So Loki for free. Nothing else happens. No fight effect. But I do rescue Stan Lee.
Draw a card.
And after rescuing Stan Lee, when you rescue a bystander, when you rescue this bystander, just hatred. Say a hero name or reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put one of those cards with that exact hero name into your hand. Okay. By the way, this is my hand. I think it's 4 cards because that happened at the end of... No, I have 6 cards. All that stuff happened at the beginning of turn 2, so 6 cards is correct. Because I didn't draw a new hand of cards after... I drew this hand before that happened, and a lot of things have happened. Okay, so that's accurate. So now I gotta say a hero name. I'm gonna say Shield Agent. Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one. Yep. Hero, Shield Agent on my hand. The rest go back with the Trooper on top. That's a large hand for that side. Okay, Stanley is rescued on the left-hand side. Oh, and Loki and the battles. Loki was on the left-hand side, and then this battleship is also defeated and put on the left-hand side, thanks to Montax. Okay. Now, Jolt has played the Time Gem, which is play a villain card at the start of my next turn, cancels out the generous removal of one. So, going back and forth on the Time Gem, back to normal. Rio says draw a card. By the way, here's my hand. I played a card from the... Yeah, I started this turn with a Master Strike, I believe. Or something. What did I play from the villain deck? I think I did, I just don't remember what it was. Correct me if I didn't do that. Okay, I'm drawing a card. It is a Shield Trooper. And then play a random horror from Jolt. It was a twist, thank you very much. Okay, so I did play the card. All right, random horror from Jolt. It's going to be on the rooftops. We've got Tyrant Mastermind. The Mastermind has +3 attack. So just to be fun, I'm going to say all Masterminds have +3 attack because why not? That is now an effect that is out. So there you go. Okay. Cannon Eye says draw a card. I draw an agent. And I got 2 more card draws, both from Rio Firestar. So 1 and 2. And another card draw from Rio Firestar. Thank you very much. Let's play it all. 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. Let's play Toxic Mutations, 2 more attack. 6 attack. Oh, I gotta pause there because I got a new recruit from Montax. Which means I gotta pull out the new recruits from where they're hiding. Gain a new recruit. That's for me, thank you very much. So I'm at 6 attack, and I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruit. Just like that. Thank you for all the draws. Okay, well, I can clone, but not one that costs over 4, unfortunately.
Draw a card.
I got more card draws. Okay. Let's scoot all this over. That's 2 card draws from Rio. Alright, I got Card Shark Gambit, which is 2 more attack. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an X-Men hero, draw it. It's a wound. So I don't draw that. And then an agent is a 9th recruit. Okay. Now, the henchmen are buffed up. I can't forget that. So let me mark that now. There is 1 henchman training. It is Epic Taskmaster, so they get +2. It's a 5 attack henchman. Masterminds are 12.
Draw a card.
10. Taskmaster is plus attack for each.
KO a card from your hand.
I'll worry about that in a second. I got 2 card draws. And then immediate KOs. So, wound and Gambit's rare. And then I gotta shuffle up for the 3rd card draw from Montax, which is gonna be another wound. So then KO a card from my hand, KO the wound, play Gambit real quick before anybody decides to get any ideas. So he's played. High stakes jackpot. Reveal the top card of your deck. You get plus attack equal to that card's cost. So top card, oh, I got 4 attack. I'm at 12. Top card of my deck is a wound. I get +0 attack. He whiffed on that one, but that's okay. All right, so let me just look at Taskmaster real quick. So Taskmaster's attack is plus attack equal to double the highest cost here I played this turn. I already played Gambit because I was panicking, so he is at 14. He's at 19 now. I probably should have waited on that. But I kind of want to take out Onslaught. He's the most annoying right now, and I can get Thanos back.
Mind or Power Gem activated.
All right, and before I get to do that, I'm going to lose some attacks. I might not be able to, because Avatar has used the Power Gem against me. So I have to roll 2 d20s. I'm going to roll my giant ones and see what happens. And I have to lose attack. And Avatar gets to pick which one. I'm going to guess you're going to pick the highest number. So I'm just going to go with the highest number I roll. So, how much attack am I losing? I can't go negative. 17. You're going to pick 17. And 14. So basically, I'll lose all my attack, no matter what. So my attack, poof! Just drained the power from me, and now I can't hit anything. Either way, it would have done the same thing. I rolled high, which is not good for me in that point. All right, I've got 9 recruit though, so let's see what I can get. I have to spend attack if I wanted to exorcise any of these heroes for the printed cost, which I can't. So let me just take a look at Detect Vibrations Ravage, reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck, and put them back in any order. Oh, hey, Captain Metroidica. I thought you were going to show up and be nice. But, never mind. Look at what turn number I'm on, by the way. I started this stream 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, and I'm on turn 3. I mean, there's no betting for this one. It's just if you want to see me suffer or not. Okay. Yeah, so random horror time. It is going to be Psychic Infection. Put this into your discard pile. If this is in your hand at the start of your turn, the player on your left gains this card, and each player discards a card. That'll be a fun one to throw in, so I basically gain it in my discard pile. So that's cool. The horrors go back, and Montax gets to KO a card from my hand. It's going to be this wound. That's the only card left in my hand. All right, so with my attack drained, I got a Psychic Infection. I do have 9 recruit. I'm going to go ahead and take Detect Vibrations. I really like this card. It's going to me. And I have 3 recruit left. Oh, I guess I should have hit Despair. I forgot about him up there on the astral plane. Because, you know, you can't see him either. You should be able to see him. There, we'll do that. With 3 recruit left, I could take Marrow, but I'm still trying to make strength happen on the other side. So I'm going to leave her there for a moment. And of all things, I want to get a sidekick, believe it or not. So it's going to be Lockheed. Hey, a ranged character. And that's it. Okay, so my hand size, thanks to Tiamat and Onslaught, is still 4.
Soul Gem activated.
So I got 3 wounds and a new recruit. But before I get to end my turn, finish the whole turn, the Dark Dimension is coming in. I still got space. The Dark Dimension is that a hood tactic? What is that from? I don't remember. All strategies out the window. That is true. I guess I'll put this back. Remind me where it is and I'll grab it. Is it in the same group, Army of Evil? There's only the one location in that, right? Yeah. Hood's gang. Yes, okay. More revelations. All right. There's a Dark Dimension. The Dark Dimension goes above the bank. Villains here get Dark Memories. Villains who already have it take the bonus again, get the bonus again, fight, take on the turn after this one. Now, where am I going to put the Astral Plane? Because I got 2 locations now. Put this here, and I got to get Despair out of here. I'm just going to put it right here where the dice go. Hopefully not crush things too much. All right. And we're moving over to the right-hand side. But before I get to play a card from the villain deck, because that time gem was canceled out by another time gem usage, I'm going to add a random mastermind to the game with 1 tactic. So let's do it. Where's Legendary Leagues? Okay, here we go. Who's getting added to the game? It's gonna be... Oh, Deathbird's already here, so I can't add her. Let's randomize again. Evil Deadpool. Cool, I hope it's not... Well, actually, if it's the 1 tactic, you only have 1 tactic, right? Evil Deadpool's coming in. He is very annoying, though. So here he comes. And he's got Revenge for Mastermind tactics, too. So the more Masterminds I hit, the tougher he's going to be to take out. Here, you can take a look at him for a second. That means he gets +1 attack for each Mastermind tactic in the current player's victory pile. And that's rough. Okay, I got Kingpin over here, who doesn't need to be over here anymore. He was fired, so... Evil Deadpool's entering the game with 1 tactic. Let's move Frigga over a little bit. Let's move Deathbird over a little bit. We're going to squeeze in Evil Deadpool over here, where I just got just the slightest bit of room for him. Okay, now I can play the top card of the villain deck, because that's how you play this game, even after all this time.
Draw a card.
Oh, never mind. I'm going to draw a card. Thank you for the card draw. It is a Shield Agent, top card of the villain deck. That's true. It is going to be Exitar the Exterminator. More Celestials come in. He goes into the sewers. Okay. He gives you a Celestial boon. He has a really nasty escape effect. Card. So I hope he doesn't escape in any way.
Draw a card.
Because then I gotta go through the villain deck.
Draw a card.
Actually, it won't hurt me that much because there's a lot of villains in there. Normally it would be pretty bad. But now it's just, it would make, you know, less likely I can clone things. Okay, I get to draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Rio Firestar. I got a bunch of wounds. That wasn't your fault.
Draw a card.
Oh, another one.
Reality Gem activated.
Okay, Shield Trooper's coming in for me. But then Jolt has gotten his hands on... Where are the Guardians of the Galaxy? Go find Jolt. Stop him from whatever he's doing. He's bringing a Mastermind in a second. Anyway, if Exitar escapes, I KO 5 henchmen from the villain deck, then shuffle it. But if I defeat him for the rest of the game, once during each of my turns, you may fight a henchman from your victory piles for the normal attack, then do the henchman's fight effect, KO it, and rescue a bystander. Yeah, it's on a little bit of a cooldown, but you locked it in, so I know something's coming. Okay, so I'm going to play what I've got. I'll just put them on Despair, because I need somewhere to put them. 1, 2, attack, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. I could make this just a rest turn. I do have 2 wounds. I can't hit Despair out of the Astral Plane. He's at 5 recruit. 2 attack isn't going to hit anything. And I can get Crystal. Crystal's fun. I'm trying to get the strength cards over here, though, so I kind of want to take Marrow and do some berserking with what I've got. I did get a 1 enraging wound, so that'll help me there. And you get recruit from other cards too. So I love this card. It's a very good card. You can berserk for recruit too. So I'm gonna take this for 2, actually, before too many of them get haunted. All right, and Nova is a draw card. Doesn't really work with berserk though, if that's what I'm trying to go for. But I can't really go for any specific thing. Yeah, this won't give me a recruit either, so not great to go with that Merrill card. So I'm going to get a sidekick. It's going to be a standard sidekick. And that's going to be the end of this turn. I'll keep the wounds for now, because I don't have much of a choice. And there, ooh, there's Squirrel Girl's rare in hand. Oh, no, I don't get 6 cards. I get 4 cards. So at least I got the 2 good ones at the beginning. Moving over to the other side. Man, I gotta take care of that onslaught because, jeez. Okay, turn 5. There's Weaponized Galactus. Why are all these big ones coming out here? Okay, so in the sewers, ambush. Weaponized Galactus swaps places with the leftmost villain in the city. That is going to be the Sinister clones that are all buffed up. So there you go. Ready and raring to escape.
Space Gem activated.
And Jolt was waiting for that because now Weaponized Galactus is going to immediately escape from the city because he has the Space Gem, and that's terrifying. Okay, well, let's handle the escape as normal. Let's get rid
Add
of...
random mastermind to the game with 1 tactic.
And there it is. I knew that was going to happen. So Black Swan gets KO'd, and Weaponized Galactus escapes. Just gonna put him back here for a second to do his thing. Escape, destroy the leftmost city space. So that's it for the streets. We tried, but we couldn't save the streets. Here it is. Yeah, I was thinking of him earlier. So we blow up the streets. So sad. And then each player gains a wound, and I shuffle him back into the villain deck. Psychic trauma and a standard wound. He had to come out. Again, the villain deck is this big, and he had to show up. Okay, well, if I rest these wounds, I don't have to get rid of Wild Rage if I play it first. Yes, I'm really only on turn 5. People are making things happen. Look at all the stuff that's out. Yeah, I'm about an hour and almost an hour and a half into the actual gameplay, and only on turn 5. That is accurate. Same game as when I started. First of all, Blackjack was selected, then a bunch of heroes got added, so the hero deck became massive, and then Dark Phoenix came in and KO'd all the range from it, and you know how long that might have taken. Okay. And my hand sizes are nerfed now. Double. Twice over. Okay. Let's go with new recruits, 1 attack, and return the new recruits and draw a card. Okay, I draw into a shield agent. So here's what I've got. I've got a shield agent for 1 recruit, and I've got Wild Rage for 2 more attack, and I have 2 wounds. Yeah, I can't hit anything for 3 because Epic Taskmaster is out here buffing up the, yeah, you can't even see him. Hold on. All right, there's Taskmaster. He's kind of... I'll put him here. There, you can see him better that way. Yeah, nothing hit for 3. So that's it for the turn, which means I am going to rest, which means I KO the wounds in my hand. At least that's something, and I get keep Wild Rage. Yeah, so as long as I'm nerfed this way with Onslaught out here and Tiamat in the escape pile, I'm only going to have 4 cards in my hand. And they got to remember Tyrant Mastermind is also in play, so the Masterminds have +3 attack. People are saving points for critical moments, but we'll see. We'll see if I can survive this. Oh, I did it again. Only got 4 cards. It's going to be a hard habit to break, but at least I'll catch myself. Okay, speaking of 4 cards, here's my 4 cards. Turn 6 is going to be Jigsaw. So here we go. More cards being lost. He's in the sewers. Ambush. Each player discards 3 cards, then draws 2 cards. I'm going to discard everything except for Squirrel Girl's rare. Oh yeah, I can't forget Belasco. Let me take care of him. Okay, looking on my queue here. So we got, yeah, I already got him escaping. And Epic Belasco's coming into the game with 1 tactic. Sorry, it takes a while to get here from Limbo. The trains don't usually run at this hour.
Defeat a villain for free.
Belasco. It's Epic Belasco, and he's gonna make me count. Because... check it out. Epic Belasco gets plus attack equal to the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile, divided by the number of players round down. Do you really want to know what his attack is right now? Because it's a lot. I'm going to park him over here next to the scheme. There's his 1 tactic. I'll just do this. I'm just going to show you the KO pile. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is only part of the KO pile. So, yeah. He's a lot of attack. Needless to say, it's a lot. Okay. Whew. Alright, that's it. I think that's it. La Sombra says defeat a villain for free. The Celestial, so Exitar, gets defeated for free. And for the rest of the game, once during each of my turns, I may find a henchman from my victory pile, spend the normal attack, do the henchman's fight effect, KO it, and rescue a bystander. That's very helpful. I appreciate that. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you for the catch on that. I have 4 cards.
Draw a card.
So I gotta discard 3, draw 2. I guess
Draw a card.
Oh, did I mix them up? I have an agent over here again.
Draw a card.
How does it keep happening to me? Let me just double check. No, I think just that one snuck over. Yep, it's just the one. Oh, it probably started that way. I'm gonna play it through, I don't care. I'll discard all... No, it bothers me, I'm gonna swap them out. Okay. This is my actual hand. Discard Wound. Discard...
Reality Gem activated.
Trooper and Agent. And draw 2. Agent and... oh, Ravage. Okay.
Shuffle
Jolt.
a random hero into the hero deck.
Jolt says draw 4 cards, so I will do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's time to end it, Captain Marvel. And then Canonize is bringing in What If Gamora, shuffling her into the hero deck. Gamora, Destroyer of Thanos, for some infinity attack, and I think I know why you did that. Okay. Let's maybe play some Blackjack. Here she is. I'm gonna shuffle half her cards into half the hero deck and then do it again. Because there's a lot of heroes there. It's Drax we don't see. Okay, so after that, that's it. And I can keep playing. It's gonna be a big sort for me afterwards. Alright, she is shuffled in. The other half of the hero deck up there. Now I kind of have a normal size hand. Alright, let's play some stuff out. So just be, I don't think, finish Jigsaw's Ambush, we're good there. Okay, Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, 5 attack. You may choose a number from 1 to 5. A hero in your hand gains switcheroo for that number. So I gotta finish this effect and give them switcheroo. Has to be a hero, so I can't use the wound. I'm going to turn my shield agent. I'm gonna give the shield agent switcheroo 5. So let me do this and put a little 5 on there so I remember and I can handle that after all the effects happen. I really do like her rare, it's very fun. Okay. Sentry's Watchtower is coming in because yeah, there is space. There's technically one more city space right now, and that one is in the Dark Avengers. I know that. Okay. Here comes Sentry's Watchtower. There we go. In this location, villains here have last stand. Villains who already have it get the bonus again. Fight, you gain the hero in the HQ space under this. So I'm just gonna pop it over here. We got this Celestial out. Actually, I'll leave it in the city space until I need to move it. Hopefully I don't make it escape. I shouldn't do that by accident, right? You'd think so. All right. Unfortunately... Oh, let me go back to Squirrel Girl. I forgot to read this properly. So I pick a number between 1 and 5. I don't want to pick 5 because there isn't one that's 5. So I want to give this Shield Agent Switcheroo 4. And then I'm going to Switcheroo it for actually Killmongers. So what I get to do is I get to take this Shield Agent, put it on the, if I remember how that works, bottom of the hero deck, and put Killmonger in my hand and refill the HQ. I think I did that correctly. And there's Hellride Ghost Rider 2099 with the giant shadow cast from this hero deck. Look at this. That's huge. I'll offset it a little bit. Okay, let's go with Osteogenesis Marrow. 1 recruit and 2 attack. Draw 2 cards and put a card from your hand on top of your deck. I'm gonna take BFG. I can't actually use it. I'm close. I just need 1 more tech card in hand. I'm gonna play Maria Hill for 2 recruit.
Draw a card.
Okay, draw another card. Thank you, Matt. It's a Shield Agent. I'll take it. A 4th recruit. We got some cool rares out here. I'll play the Trooper for another attack. I'll play... So if I'm not going to be able to play BFG, I might as well... Oh, I got to draw another card. Okay. So that's a reshuffle of my discard pile. I don't know if I even have any... I can actually check right now. I don't actually have any other... Wait. Nope, I don't have any other tech to trigger it. Yeah, that would be great, but I don't have a tech, so Forge cannot defeat Velasco this turn, unfortunately. That way. Alright, I draw an agent, but I appreciate the card draws. Let's play the agent for another recruit. Well, I'm at 5 recruit. I have to exercise if I want to take Dr. Doom. So I think what I'm going to do is... Hellride's pretty good. I'm going to take it before it's too late. For 4. Make this my strength tech deck, hopefully. And my deck is full. I'm not going to be able to get to that, so I'm just going to do this right now. And play...
Random horror.
Oh, I was about to play BFG, but now I'm playing a horror. So, Mac Darkness gives and Matt Darkness takes away. Where are my stack of horrors? Here we go. I'm going to play them right over Nova. He's seen some horrors. The horror I'm playing is The Blood Thickens. Shuffle an additional Master Strike into the villain deck, then play another card from the villain deck. Okay. Let me get a Master Strike. Where's my box of stuff? I lost my cool box. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're going to use an old classic Master Strike right there. Let's shuffle that into the villain deck before I get to play my rares.
Shuffle a random villain group into the villain deck.
Okay, I got to play a card first, then I have to shuffle a random villain group into the villain deck. Okay. Let me actually play a card from the villain deck. Actually, I should update the number of Master Strikes played. It's going to be at a 6 now. I might have played next one already. I honestly can't remember, but that's fine. Okay, top card of the villain deck is the Lurking Unknown, which does not cause an escape yet because this is the Watchtower, so we do have to move this over. Lurking Unknown comes in to the sewers, and if you fight them, a cool thing happens with heroes in the astral plane, which we'll get into when I decide to fight them. They are only 2 attack, but they can come back. Okay, now we're going to shuffle the random villain group into the villain deck, and that villain group is going to be whoever I roll here, and might have to roll a die for them too. Actually, if it's one villain group and it's not the one that's always led, we will take care of that. So which villain group am I adding in? It is The Sentinel territories are being shuffled in. Let me grab those. This is almost turning into my ultimate randomizer game from before, which is, that was a fun one. But there was a finite number of cards in that one. And Montax is working in the underbelly of the city and defeating Jigsaw for free for me. So thank you very much for that. So we take him out. Goes to the right-hand side.
Draw a card.
Okay, and I get to draw a card.
Draw a
Thank you,
card.
Rio Firestar. Oh, that's 2 cards. That's 2 card draws for me on the right-hand side. 1 and 2. That's a lot more wounds
Draw
than I
a
expected.
card.
A 3rd card drawn. That is another wound. Well, I've already recruited this turn, so I can't rest these wounds away, unfortunately.
KO a card from your hand.
Oh, I get some KOs. Thank you. I will KO this Psychic Trauma wound. That's great. Let's, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play BFG now, so I can activate, Killmonger. So I'll play BFG. I'm at 13 attack after I do that. I'll have to defeat stuff for free later. I've played a Strength and a, Tech, so I get 5 total attack from no matter the price. I'm at 18 attack. And now I will go ahead and play Time to End It. I'm at 23 attack. I get my second die. And then I get +1 attack for each other ranged and or strength card you played this turn. I've only played a single strength or range card. It is Marrow's card, so I just get 1 attack. It is not the end game, and it won't be naturally the end game for a very long time. So I just get the 1. And then I get 1 more recruit. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hit Onslaught, because gross, I'm hitting him. By the way, that Mastermind hits is going to be way high, so I'm just going to delete the
Mind or power
/5.
gem activated.
Add attack. That's unexpected. Let me go ahead and update. Yep, that's 1 Mastermind hit. I'm hitting Onslaught. He costs 11 because of the Thanos card he's dominating. I'm at 13. And I do the tactic that he has. So his tactic is... Oh, that's right. 3 more attack. Thank you for reminding me. So he's actually... I had plenty. I'm down to 10. Thanks to the Tyrant Masterminds out here. Alright. Onslaught dominates 4 0-cost heroes from the KO pile. The next time a player fights Onslaught, KO those 0-cost heroes. So what's going to happen is he's going to do that, and then his face card's going to get KO'd, so they're going to go back to the KO pile immediately, so I'm just not going to do anything. Because I take out the tactic. Whoop. On the right-hand side. I'm going to put Utter Annihilation on my own side here from the Domination, and then we KO the face card, and now the hand size is back up to a whopping 5 with the Celestial Curse still out there. Cool. I've got 10 attack left, but Avatar played the power gem for my sake
Add
to
random
give me attack.
mastermind to the game
So
with
let's
1
see how that
tactic.
works out. But I don't know if he's going to pick the higher or the lower number. So first die is 2 attack. And the second one is 20. So let's see what he's thinking here. 2 or 20 attack. How much do I get? That's a big difference. And then while he's picking that, oh, he's giving me 20 attack. I'm just going to take this die and put it right over here. I appreciate that. And then we've got a random mastermind coming in from Matt Darkness. Is this your way of telling me to speed it up because it's very late? And random mastermind is coming in. Who's it going to be? It's going to be... Are you kidding me? I'm never going to defeat him. I'm never going to see his... Well, So what do we do here? Because the Elite Assassins aren't going to be in the setup. So he is literally undefeatable. Unless I use BFG on him. So maybe that's fair. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Indestructible Man's coming in. Oh, jeez.
Reality
I have no idea how that's gonna work. So Indestructible Man, if you don't know, he cannot be fought normally. You can't use attack to fight him. You have to shuffle in 2 elite assassins.
Shuffle a random villain group into the villain deck.
Yeah, we'll just Oh, okay. So you're gonna. Okay, so Jolt's putting in the elite assassins for me. How kind. Let's get a random tactic here. I'll put it exactly where Onslaught was, and put him over there. So I do have to get them. Where are they? All right, but I have to pull these out from the entire villain deck in order to fight him with attack. So we'll see how that goes. So currently, all the masterminds that are out: Evil Deadpool, Epic Deathbird, Frigga, Epic Belasco, Annihilus, Indestructible Man, and Epic Zarathos, who is hiding behind Scott Lang over there. And Epic Taskmaster. Did I say him? If I didn't, he's here. There's a lot going on. Okay. Where was I? Okay, that was it. We're good. Moving on with my effects here. I've got 30 attack to work with. I should start clearing some of these masterminds before... so Epic Belasco is a ridiculous amount of attack I'm not calculating. He might as well have infinity attack. Can you redeem anything to get rid of the haunts? No, it was giving me attack will do that, so,
Draw a card.
I forget why this is here. Oh, because I just put it there to view. This is already done. So I'll get rid of the haunts on my own if I get enough attack. I got a Shield Trooper, thank you. I'll play the Shield Trooper. I am at 31. Yeah, let's so what is Taskmaster at? I played at 8 cost, so he's at 21 attack. I don't think it's worth spending a lot of attack on him. Evil Deadpool, I should take out sooner than later because he gets buffed by Mastermind Tactics. And I already hit Onslaught, so I have 1 Mastermind Tactic. So right now he is 11, plus 1 is 12, plus 3 is 15 for that horror that's still out, the Tyrant Mastermind. So I'm going to hit Evil Deadpool for 15 while I can. So I'm at 16 on this. Let's hit him. Because that's going to be gross when that happens. Alright, his tactic is here. Of course it's Corpse. The other player with the fewest Evil Deadpool Corpse villains in the victory pile. It's just the other player. Left side just gains a wound. So, it's another grievous wound. Ouch. But at least I blow up the tactic on that side.
Horror.
Okay. Did I draw a card from you, Rio? I think I did. And then Montax is removing a horror. It's a random horror. The only one that's actually out here is the Tyrant Mastermind. The other one is shuffled into a deck, so I would say I have to get rid of Tyrant Mastermind. Masterminds no longer have +3 attack. Thank you very much for that. And then Rio says, draw another card. So I'm going to draw another card. It is a Trooper. I'll play the Trooper. I'm at 17 attack now. Masterminds are back to their normal attack, as normal as they already were. And then Epic Deathbird. So Annihilus, who moved this turn? The Lurking Unknown moved. So he is actually at 12, thanks to Mass Momentum 2. Deathbird here, Epic Deathbird, is at only 10 attack. So before she keeps putting battleships in, I'm going to take her out real quick for 10. So I'm down to 7. And the tactic goes to the KO pile. Her tactic, or her face card, her tactic is rescue 4 bystanders, and this becomes a thing. They all do. Let's get my 4 bystanders real quick.
KO a card from your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4. It is, I'll go to the bank. I rescued the bystanders in the bank. Rockstar, get another bystander. We're going to the bottom of this pool here. Then we got young Cassie Lang. I get +2 recruit, usable only to recruit a hero that costs 2 or less, or a hero with size changing. I'll put her down here just in case. Standard bystander. Draw a card from the news reporter, which is going to be a shield agent. And then a standard bystander to round that out. I'm going to move my
play a random ambition
pile. because I'm losing space for my victory pile. Okay, that's done. That was fighting Deathbird, and this tactic enters the city as a villain whose only ability is escape. Each player discards 2 cards. So tactic goes into the city, filling up the city there, which means that Annihilus is now up to 14, which I really should start to keep track of as this thing goes on. All right, looking at the queue, Rio Firestar, draw a card. It is Marrow, and I just draw her. Next is KO card from my hand, says Montax. I'll get rid of another one of these Grievous Wounds that are in my hand. Thank you very much for that. And then play a random ambition, says La Sombra. So I will do that too. I'll play a random ambition. Ambitions are fun used this way. I can barely see the mat. There's so much going on in this game. So the ambition that I'm going to play is going to be whatever this top one is about to be. It's hard to shuffle. I rarely use these. Okay, it is Breakout. Choose a villain from the escape pile into the city. Okay, that's cool. I think I'm gonna choose Tiamat to enter the city, and hopefully somebody makes me defeat it before somebody makes him escape.
For free. Space Gem activated.
Montax, if you only said Tiamat instead of the lurkers, that would have worked, but Jolt made Tiamat escape first. Oh, that was so close. I was hoping that would happen. Okay. Well, so close. So Tiamat is going to enter the city, which means the clones are going to escape. Let's handle this one thing at a time. Okay, clones are going to escape, which means we got to KO somebody. I'm going to KO Scott Lang here. Goodbye. And then we're going to do... It's okay if you were just a second later, but that's part of the fun. All right, let's be another escape to make room for Tiamat. And then... Actually, no, this is what happens. The ambition happened first. Then Montax said defeat the lurkers for free, so that happens next. The fight effect still happens here, so let's do it. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. You may spend recruit equal to that card's cost to have the player of your choice gain that hero. If you don't, the looking unknown enters the astral plane, which is going to push out despair. Everything. Okay, let's see what happens. I got so lucky here. I only have to spend 1 recruit because it's a 1 cost Scott Lang, so I'm actually safe from this effect. Wow, didn't expect that. Okay, so I'll spend the 1 recruit. Yeah, only on turn 6, no big deal. Player of your choice gains the hero. I'll have the left side gain the hero. And then that means they don't enter the astral plane. And they're just defeated. Cool. Okay, now Tiamat escapes because Jolt played the Space Gem. So let's KO somebody again. There's no more bridge, so Nomura is worse than she normally is. So KO. And we're back to a reduced hand size. At least Onslaught is gone, so it's only 5 cards in hand. I thought that would be a great way to get rid of them, but nope, so close. Okay, I have 7 attack left. 14, 8, 12, 16 plus 5, 21. Velasco, I'm not going to talk about him. Indestructible Man can't fight. So I can't hit anything. I got cards to play, though, so I can get a little bit more and then do some things. Marrow. 1 attack, 1 recruit. For all Berserk abilities, you get the Berserk cards printed recruit just like you get the printed attack. And I Berserk because I did play Strength earlier this turn. So let's Berserk a single card. It is going to be a Trooper. So I get 1 more attack from that Berserk. And 3 recruit. So with 9 attack, I can hit only... I can hit a location, or if I decide to hit Deathbird, I have to do the Dark Dimension ability. So Deathbird has Dark Memories because she's in the Dark Dimension. What is the Dark Memory bonus? I have, for each hero class, I got range and tech. She's actually at 10 attack, so I can't actually hit her. So I guess the only thing I can hit is a location. So I'm going to go ahead and take the strongest location out, even though I could take the Dome of Dark Force. I'm going to hit the Dark Dimension itself. You take another turn after this one, which is just going to play a villain deck card anyway, so. I take out the Dark Dimension. The entire thing. Actually, I could have exercised something for that. But they would enter the city. No, I want to keep doing that.
Draw a card.
So for 9. And, alright. Oh, and I get to draw a card. Thank you, Rio Firestar. It is Toxic Mutations. I love this card. One of my favorites from 2099. 2 attack. Strength, you get 2 more attack and Faded Future, which means you may put this in the bottom of your deck, which I will. It's in the bottom of my deck now. But I can't do anything with 4 attack. So my turn is going to end there. I could spend 5 attack to get rid of this Blunt Force Trauma, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have 5 attack.
Activated.
And we're bringing in the Laser Maze, and that is from which group? The last one from Revelations.
Draw a card. Reality Gem. Activated.
Oh, more stuff's happening. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I did that card draw. Laser Maze is coming in. It is from, it's not, I want to say Army of Evil. Is it? But I thought I already went through that group. It's the one with M'Baku in it. What's the name of that group? I'm so bad with the Revelation villain group.
Recruit a hero for free.
And then we're going to draw a card, and then we're going to bring Star-Lord in. Lethal Legion. Yeah, thank you very much. Lethal Legion. Get rid of one location, another one comes in. So here it is, the Laser Maze. Whenever you fight a villain here, each other player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Guess who got KO'd? Yep. All those ranged heroes. So I'm SOL on that one. Okay. I know the location, I just forgot what villain group they're in. But point taken. Alright, draw a card from the Sombra. I will. It is a shield agent. Here's the hand side, here's the in-play side. Next, Gideon Wyatt is bringing in Star-Lord's implanted memory chip and recruiting it for free. Let me know who I'm replacing. Cassie Lang's just there to remind me I still have +2 recruit. So
draw a card.
Let me know who I'm KOing while I go get that. Star-Lord. One of the strongest hero sets in the game, for sure. There's implanted memory chip. Okay. So Crystal, I guess doesn't matter which one, is getting KO'd unfortunately for her to make room for implanted memory chip, which I immediately gained for free. It's a very good artifact to have, so thank you for that. And Montax is KOing another card from my hand, and that's going to be this Blunt Force Trauma. I have healed, it is miraculous. And finally, I draw another card thanks to La Sombra, and it is a wound. So I will play my 4th recruit. So now I'm at 4 attack and 4 recruit. Can't hit anything for 4. Young Cassie Lang here lets me get +2 recruit, usable only to recruit a hero with a cost 2 or less, or a hero with size changing. I know what I want to do with that, but now I gotta KO a card from my hand. It's gonna be another wound, and another card draw, says La Sombra, and it's a Psychic Trauma. A lot of combos happening here. You did! This is a very strange one. This is a Chaos mode, as you can see. Everything is... if you're playing Legendary normally like this, you're doing it wrong. But right now, I'm doing it perfectly, right? Okay, +2 recruit, usable only to recruit a hero that costs 2 or less, or a hero with size changing. I will use her to get Nova for free, basically, for me. Thank you, Cassie. I draw another card, courteous of La Sombra, and it is a sidekick. I'm gonna go ahead and play that sidekick right now to draw 2 more cards, 1 and 2. All right, I got a shield agent for a 5th recruit, and I've got Blazing Vengeance, which I'm going to play for 2 attack, because it's a wound you can play from the new set. Next, I got another card draw from Rio Firestar. It is the last card of my deck, therefore it is Toxic Mutations, because I put on the bottom of my deck with a Faded Future. So I get 2 more attack, +2, and Faded Future, so it literally goes back to my deck. So as long as I draw a card, I get every time I draw a card now, I got 4 attack. Just keep that in mind, because I Faded Future it back to my deck. And I KO a card from my hand, I get that Faded Future, let me know what my future was, and it healed my Psychic Trauma, which is great. And now I draw
a card.
Oh, the draws came in too fast. Now I gotta shuffle in my discard pile, unfortunately. I did draw 1 Toxic Mutations, but now I got a discard pile.
Draw a card.
But if I draw enough cards, Oh, we're seeing what happens. Got overzealous here.
Gain a wound or bindings.
Okay, that was the first draw. I interrupt everything I'm doing to do the queue in order. So the next card I draw is Hellride Ghost Rider 2099. Next, Jalt is having me gain a bindings. And bindings are gross. Because you can kind of get rid of them like wounds, but if you have more than one, you have to pass all the rest of them to the other side, which is, like I said, gross. I'll play the wound effect, but it's a bindings. Okay, next I draw 2 cards, one from La Sombra, one from Prestoha, 1701. Then I gain 2 more bindings.
Pay a card from your hand.
All right, 2 more bindings, 1 and 2. Also gross. Let's move my in-play section over here because it's getting ridiculous. And then La Sombra says, KO a card from your hand. All right, well, that's going to be my Shield Trooper because I don't want to get rid of everything else. And now I'm going to play Star-Lord's Memory Chip, now that nothing else in the queue, which is great. Once per turn, draw a card. And then I'm going to play Toxic Mutations again.
Draw a card.
2 more attack, up to 12, plus 2 is 14, thanks to the superpower. And Faded Future goes to the bottom of my deck. Before I get to use Hellride, I draw another card courtesy of Rio Firestar into Thanos' Utter Annihilation. Let's play that, because that sounds like a blast. Thanos KO 6 bystanders from the bystander stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to keep track of this somewhere else. So I KO'd all 6 of these. These are the only 6 in the KO pile right now, which I will keep track with a die because there's too much going on. Oh, my green die will do that. 6 bystanders in the... Yep, 6 bystanders in the KO pile. How many heroes, roughly? A bunch of the cards got KO, but I think we started with 7, maybe added 6. Maybe around 15 heroes, maybe, total. Then defeat any villain or mastermind whose attack is less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile. Thank you for that water. So there are 6. There are no villains or masterminds with attack less than 6, but this gets it started, which is great. And let's move on. I will play Star-Lord's Effect to once per turn draw a card. So I will. I'll draw from the World Mind. I'll play Draw from the World Mind, and the tech will trigger because I played some other tech, including Star-Lord's this turn. I can defeat Indestructible Man. Actually, I think you're right. Let me finish this effect. That's really funny. I didn't think about that. Let me draw my card. I drew Ravage again. Let me read that again. That is very interesting. Very interesting. Thanos again. Defeat any villain or mastermind whose attack is less than the number of Yes. Effectively it's 0, and that is less than 6. So I can. Thank you for that catch. I will absolutely do that because that's hilarious. Okay, I haven't played these either yet. But yeah, I'm going to use Thanos' Utter Annihilation to defeat Indestructible Man before I even see a single Elite Assassin. So, cool. Blow this up.
Shuffle a random villain group into the villain deck.
That's very fun. Okay, his tactic, though, was this. KO up to 2 wounds from your hand and or discard pile.
Shuffle a random hero.
It was the last tactic
deck.
of him, so it doesn't... I have bindings on my discard pile. They are not wounds, so I can't KO those, unfortunately.
KO one of
But
the
I do
heroes.
defeat this. And somebody was waiting for some stuff to happen. Because now other things are happening. Okay.
Draw a
First,
card.
Gideon White is
Draw
shuffling
a
a
card.
random villain group into the deck and a random hero into the deck. Without the reality gems, so I have to randomize those. Let's do the same randomization
Hero
for
card
both
from
the
your hand.
villain group and the hero. I see a battle going on in the redemptions here. Keep it going. So yeah, we're gonna go with whatever non-always leads villain group here, and we'll roll the die for it. All right. So looks like the Children of Thanos are the non-always led here. So Children of Thanos are getting shuffled in, and the hero is gonna be one of these 5, even though I already have Deadpool in, so I won't count him. So Let's roll. Whoops. Here, roll for hero. 6 is roll again.
KO one of your heroes.
4, I think I have to roll again. No, 4 is Super Scroll. Super Scroll comes in. So I'm gonna go get the Children of Thanos and a Super Scroll. And shuffle them in. Where is he? And the Children of Thanos. Where are they? Oh. I think I grabbed them because I used Corvus Glaive, so where did I put those down? I tried to keep them separate so I could find them if I needed to. Here they are. So it's everybody except for Corvus Glaive gets shuffled in. I love Super Scroll. That's really cool. And then we had a KO and draw battle happen, which I will carry out in the order in which it was received. While I'm shuffling, it looks like we are at 2 hours and 40 minutes of stream uptime. We are on turn 6, and I have been shuffling this entire time. Okay, let's shuffle Super Scroll. I'll do the half and half method.
Soul Gem activated.
Corvus Glaive, because why not? Okay, I think he's in my victory pile. He's gonna come back into the city. So he's technically back in the game after that.
Reality Gem activated.
Oh, and we got a twist happening.
Play a random ambition.
Okay. A lot of things to go through. Okay, Hero Deck Part A, Part B, and Hero Deck Part A. Okay, they are shuffled in. That is 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we got a KO and draw effect. So the first one happened is Jolt said KO one of my heroes. So it's got to be Ravage or Ghost Rider. I believe I could pick Star-Lord, unless it specifically means for my hand. I haven't done this that often, so I forget what the rule is on that, but I'm not going to get rid of Star-Lord anyway. I know, it's a long time without Blackjack. I love Hellride, and I need the tech for BFG, but Toxic Mutation is just too good, so I gotta get rid of Ghost Rider here, unfortunately. And Jolt lets me draw a card. Or, sorry, Rio Firestar lets me draw a card. So I draw 1 bindings, 2 bindings, the second draw card, and then Jolt says KO one of a card from my hand. So I KO this bindings. You meant to KO one of my non-grays, but I was saved, so thank you very much for that save. Now we have KO a card, KO one of your heroes. That could be any of my heroes from Jolt. So let me get rid of a Shield Agent. And then we've got the Soul Gem targeting Corvus Glaive, because why not? I believe he's in... Which Victory Palace is he in? Yep, this one. So he re-enters the sewers, which, as you know, means it is, once again, the end game. So, end game this turn. Which means he has 9 attack this turn, and he is the only one who benefits from the end game bonus at this moment. Okay, next we have Avatar using the Random Ambition and Reality Gem combo to play a specific ambition. And the ambition is going to be Insane Twist, which is one of the most, if not the most expensive,
defeat a villain for free
ambitions. And that ambition is... This card becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. I'm not going to adjust the numbers, it's fine, you know the deal. Okay, sorry Belasco, gotta move you over. Here we go, let's do some Blackjack. For me first, let's see what I get. Let's go to the rooftops. So, 3. Oh, we got Deadpool's rare from Marvel 3D. That's 10, 13, 17. I have to keep going because the Mastermind stops at 17 anyway. So 17. I bust. I'm at 24. Ouch. That really hurt. So, do I have to play for the Mastermind now? If you didn't bust, do the same thing with the Mastermind. Yeah, it just ends. The Mastermind wins immediately. That's what I thought. Okay. Stack one of the revealed heroes next to the scheme as a wagered soul. Either way, put the rest of the revealed heroes in the bottom of the hero deck in random order. We got a second wagered soul. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Deadpool's rare, because of course it is. Deadpool is a wagered soul. Next, under the scheme, it was Gambit first, and now it's Deadpool. Put the rest in the bottom. I can't even lift the hero deck with these cards because there's too many. Second wagered soul, let me add that up. All right, 2 more and I lose the game, which is unfortunate for me. Okay, that was Insane Twist. I don't think there's anything else I gotta do from that, but I have some more stuff to do. Jolt says KO one of your heroes, then KO another one of your heroes. So I'm gonna get rid of 2 more grays to make this deck really cook. I've got 2 shield agents to get rid of. I got some rares, I'm good there. And then defeat Corvus Glaive for free, says Montax. So I will do that.
KO one of your heroes.
And that's all that happens. He just gets defeated. Still the end game though, because he leaves those trails behind him. And then Jolt says KO one of your heroes. Another shield agent's gonna go away. So KO this hero. Yep. And then Montax says KO a card from your hand, and of course I'm going to choose the bindings. Thank you very much for that. I don't like bindings. And that is currently the end of the queue. So now I'm going to play Toxic Mutations to get 2 more attack, up to 17, up to 19, and Faded Future. There are 2 cards in my deck. 1 card and then Faded Future. Ravage. Okay, so with 19 attack, Annihilus
draw a card.
Did... Oh, I get to draw some more.
Draw a card.
Thank you. Bindings. Toxic Mutations. All right. That's 21, 23 attack. 23 attack. A Faded Future. So now I have no cards in my deck or discard.
With another.
So now every card draw I do gives me 4 attack at this point. And Corvus Glaive is gone. Okay, swap the Mastermind with another random Mastermind. So when Annihilus is out, somebody else is in. Let's see who it's going to be. It is 3, 2, 1. Ragnarok from Civil War comes in. Interesting. I don't think I've taken a single tactic off the main Mastermind yet. So Annihilus is out of here with all 4 of his tactics. He's done. He's leaving the table. And in comes Ragnarok with his 4 tactics. And here he is. Alright, he gets +2 attack for each hero class among heroes in the HQ. And I'll worry about that once I decide to start hitting things. Then we've got KO one of your heroes from Jolt and KO a card from your hand from Montax. So another hero gets KO'd. It's going to be... I don't want to totally recruit lock myself, but I have no other recruit. So I'm going to get rid of some troopers. Even though I can gain things for free, but I can't guarantee that. And the bindings. Last bindings gets KO'd as well. So that's done. And that's done.
Draw a card.
And I get to draw a card, which is Faded Future, Toxic Mutations again. Only card I've got left. Even if it wasn't, this would work anyway. So up to 7 attack on this die. Faded Future back to the top of the deck. Okay, so 27 attack. The first thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to get Despair out of the Astral Plane because I don't like that he's there. I don't like dealing with the Astral Plane, so I'm going to spend 5 recruit to get him out of there.
One of your heroes.
But he's going to go into the city. Let me finish this fight. All right, fight KO one of your heroes. That's what that language is supposed to say. It's going to be a Shield Trooper. And yep, that's KO'd. And if Despair was in the Astral Plane, he enters the city, ignoring his ambush ability. There he goes. And now I rescue the Aspiring Hero, which is we get a sidekick. It is a standard sidekick. And I get Officer Jim Paxton, who I believe he does something cool. I forget what it is though. Rescue, you may defeat a henchman. There weren't any to defeat, but it was a nice gesture. Would have been great against the Taskmaster. Okay, now back to the queue. Jolt says KO one of your heroes. Okay. I'm running out of grays to KO, but I will. Oh, what did I miss? I'm pausing. What did I miss, you guys? I stopped. I froze. It says, rescue you may defeat a henchman. Is that the part you're talking about? Oh. Oh, you're talking to each other. Okay. We're good. Okay. Where was I? Next is... Oh, more stuff's coming in. Oh, I see. People are taking your cues. I like that. I like that back and forth. All right, now back to what I was doing. KO one of my heroes. It's going to be a shield trooper again. That's getting KO'd. Courtesy of Jolt. Montax says drawing a card. It's Toxic Mutations again. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and Faded Future it back to the top of the deck.
KO a card from your hand.
KO a card from your hand, says Avatar. At this moment, I don't have any cards in my hand. So nothing happens there. And then I got a KO one of your heroes. Or was it a... Yeah, KO one of your heroes. I'm going to get rid of a shield agent here. Shield agent gets KO'd. I'm running out of cards to KO, though. But I really get into a thin deck over here, though. Draw a card, says Rio Firestar. I love how he can't be KO'd by you guys that way, because he immediately... Well, actually... That's right, that's right. I forgot that it was a play effect. So what should have happened was... He should have been KO'd in the middle by your effect, because there was a draw. So I'll deduct myself the 4 points. And he gets KO'd. So now we're back to the proper queue. I got a lot of attack out of him, so I'm not upset too much. I got a Rio Firestar draw card, which is a sidekick, which I'm not going to play because I have no cards to draw. But if I don't play him, then Jolt's going to KO it. But I can't play it because there's stuff in the queue. So KO a card from your hand. KO sidekick. I'm forgetting my own rules for a second. And then KO one of your heroes, says Jolt. And that's going to be another... I'm losing all my recruit. I got an officer, though, left, so... Alright. So now the queue is empty. And I KO'd my good card, and I have a lot of other good ones left. I have 27 attack. Just to confirm, I can't take out Belasco. He's going to be way too strong. Ragnarok has +2 attack for each hero class among heroes in the HQ. So I got Strength, Tech, and Instinct. I'm going to actually start by getting Zarathos out of there. So I'm going to spend... Oh! I touched the die, so I'm going to finish this effect, and then I'll go with that. Okay, I'm going to spend 6 attack to exercise Epic Zarathos. And he just goes back to the Mastermind spot. And I can move the Astral Plane, because I'm not worried about that anymore. And I got 21 attack left, and I can put him here. Epic Zarathos. Okay, he is exercised. Now, I got KO one of my heroes again. Someone's working on something. Alright, I KO'd my last gray, so I might be in trouble soon. Okay, now I'm going to keep going. I'm going to take out Zarathos again for 9 attack. I'm at, I'm at 13, actually. What was I at? Well, I forgot what I was at. Oh, I'm at 12. I was at, yeah, 21. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and take out Epic Zarathos. There he goes. Get out of there. All right. It's a race against the clock. Jolt's making me KO somebody else. Who's it going to be? I got to decide quickly. It's going to be Osteogenesis. I love this card, but I need to keep the rest.
Shield Officer or Madam Hydra.
Oh, thank you. That's very helpful. If only I could draw it, though. Shield Officer. Someone's trying to KO all my heroes. It's in my discard pile now. Okay, 12 attack. I'm going to hit Frigga. Get her out of here. And move on. Yep, she's just 12 attack. I could discard a card of 5 or more. I don't have any left.
Soul Gem activated.
Okay.
Soul Gem activated.
All right, taking out Frigga. And this is my discard pile. And we are up to the Soul Gem. The unidentified flying UFO's trap is gonna happen. And then Hulk is King, Gladiator Hulk. So how do I do that? I don't think I can do, according to my own rules, I think it has to be the non-transformed side. Because it has to transform later, because technically it can't, I don't know. I'm fine with it either way, but let me go ahead and get the UFOs and Gladiator Hulk. Where's Gladiator Hulk?
KO one of your heroes.
Any hero. Yeah, okay. I guess having it post-transformed is fine. It fits with the theme. So first, the unidentified flying UFO's trap is going to happen now. So we'll put it down here. Okay. By end of turn, discard a tech hero or discard 3 cards, or suffer play 2 extra cards in the villain deck next turn. So I have 1 shield officer on my discard pile and no other cards, unless I can gain enough and do that. Oh, by the way, I spent this 12 on Frigga. I'm going to have to play 2 cards in the villain deck next turn. So keep that in mind. That is out. I'm going to put that in front of me to remind me. All right, stuff's happening. And then we got to bring in Hulk is King, post-transformed. And it goes into the HQ. Actually. So, who am I going to KO?
Gain a sidekick or new recruit.
Gideon Wyatt to make room for Hulk is King. You let me know. It'd be funny if you did Dr. Doom, because then Bullseye will be haunting it. Under the bank. So Killmonger gets KO'd, goes into the bank.
KO
okay, 1
heroes.
and 2, and recruit Hulk is King for free. Thank you very much. I got 2 cards in my discard pile. I guess I can put it over here. You can kind of see. There's my discard pile way off to the side. I'll put this trap over here, just so I don't forget. This turn's not going to end, is it? All right, Jolt's KOing on one of my heroes. It's going to be somebody good. This is a toughie.
KO a card from your hand.
It's going to be Marrow again. Fortunately, there's a battle going on. Rio Firestar says draw a card. So I'm going to draw the Shield Officer. I can't play it. I got to keep going. Draw another card. I draw Hulk is King. KO a card from your hand, says Jolt. I KO the Shield Officer. Draw a card, says Rio. I'm out of cards. It doesn't draw anything. Gain a Psychic or New Recruit. Sidekick, says Canonize. I gain a standard Sidekick.
Draw a card.
Jolt says KO one of your heroes. I have to KO one of my heroes now. I have to make a tough choice here.
KO one of your heroes.
I'm going to lose all my good cards. It's got to be Killmonger, unfortunately. KO a card from my hand, says Jolt. That is going to be Hulk is King. Only card left in my hand. Hulk is King is gone. Draw a card, says JMS on Twitch. Thank you. And I got a Sidekick, saving me from the KO on one of your heroes, because I'll KO that Sidekick.
Draw a card.
Okay, I have no cards left in my deck, so that draw card isn't going to do anything. So I'll return that to you. I have no discard pile. It has been depleted. This is my entire deck.
Recruit a hero for free.
And I get Gamora for free. Thank you very much. And that I can't do anything else, so quickly I'm going to end my turn. I declare it's over right now. Okay, my turn is over. I'm discarding and drawing more cards.
Soul Gem activated.
And the trap. That's right. I mean, I'll just eat the trap. Okay. Yeah, well, the trap says discard a tech hero, discard 3 cards. I wasn't going to do any of that. Because I can't... you can't discard an artifact unless something says discard an artifact. Otherwise, I would have done it for the UFOs. All right, and I will draw my new hand, which is how big? Tiamat's still there. Onslaught's gone. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gain a sidekick or new recruit.
Okay. Now I have to do the trap effect because I ended my turn, and then I'll do your guys' stuff. So here comes the trap, which actually says next turn. Actually, that doesn't happen yet. I have to finish your effects, and then the next turn starts, and then I go. Okay, Soul Gem, Hulk is King for Gideon. Are you bringing in a new Hulk is King, or are you pulling the existing one out of the KO pile? It probably doesn't matter, but I do kind of want to know which Hulk is King. And then gain a sidekick or new recruit. My choice. Thank you, JMS on Twitch. I will take a sidekick on this side. Out of KO pile. Okay, let's go fishing for Hulks. I normally don't recommend that. All right, and where's it? Who's getting KO'd and to replace them? And then we'll play 2 cards in the villain deck because we kind of have to. And we are at the 3-hour mark, just crossed over it. So that's fun. Let's go with Scott. He's been there, so he's been haunted. He's haunted for so long that it gets KO'd by a Hulk. Not a great day for him. Okay, let's move to the left-hand side. And now we play 2 cards from the villain deck. And now I believe it's 2 extra cards. So we play 3 cards from the villain deck. That's a devastating trap. I don't think I've failed that one in a normal game. That's how bad it is. All right, 3 cards on villain deck. I got to resolve all 3 before you guys get to do anything because this is locked in. First is Iron Maiden coming in. Iron Maiden has Dark Memories and Ambush. Each player must send one of their non-gray heroes under cover. So, Wield the Blade of Thanos is so good for what you guys are doing. It's +1 attack for each card you drew this turn. But I really need to make BFG happen, but I lost my tech cards anyway. I don't want to lose the one I have. But if I fight them, I can unleash it from undercover anyway. So I will just send Gamora undercover for now on the right-hand side. Okay, on the left-hand side, whose actual turn it is, where am I going to put this? I'll tuck it in over there. Oh, it's not the end game anymore. I can get rid of this effect. And I don't have much choice. It's got to be Ravage. Ravage is... I forget why I have 3 cards, but Ravage is going undercover too. So, goodbye, Ravage. We hardly knew you. Hopefully I get him back. And, okay. That's the first card play from the villain deck. The second card play from the villain deck is going to be... clones. So we got a lot of escapes happening here. Let's handle it. Starting with the Shi'ar Extermination Legion. First, we take care of the standard escape KO. I'm going to KO... Much as I love Crystal, I'm not getting her effect to work here. Okay, and now we have escape. Each player discards 2 cards. So I only have 2 cards in hand. So now left-hand side has no cards in hand. Right-hand side discards... I don't know. The Wound and Nova, so I can at least get 10 attack when I play these. Okay, and that is an escape. And the clones come in and they clone. Let's see if I get lucky. Nope, that's Ultron.
Draw
looking
a card.
for there's so many cards here. Looking for there's a Sinister clone.
Draw a card. Draw a card.
Card draws coming in later on. Okay, Sinister clone. I gotta shuffle the Bystander into the villain deck, and that's gonna push out Despair actually, which happens first. So Despair escapes first. Luckily, he won't go to the astral plane again, but I do have to replace the HQ earlier. Oddball. I love the card, but no thanks. And Despair is going to escape too. And that's going to push the clone. Now I got to play the 3rd card from the villain deck. And that 3rd card is going to be Typhoid Mary. Ambush. Each player reveals their hand and chooses the 3-cost hero from it. Typhoid Mary dominates those heroes. I don't have any, but I have to take care of Iron Maiden's escape, which is fine because Indestructible Man is gone. Didn't even get to worry about her Dark Memories. One more KO. It's going to be Rock Solid. No. Yeah, no, Stretching Credibility. Super Scroll. And that's an Iron Maiden escape. A lot of cards in the escape pile. And Typhoid Mary is here, and she does her ambush effect, which again doesn't actually do anything because there's no 3-cost here. No 3-cost heroes out at all. Okay, now I can do your effects. So La Sombra is playing a random horror. By the way, this left-hand side has no cards in hand. That's going to change soon, but at this very moment, no cards in hand. If it's important context for whatever's going to happen with this horror. We have... By the way, I can't get those undercover heroes back because Iron Maiden escaped. I was hoping to get them back. We have Fight to the End. Alright, this is the final blow. I was doing the final blow anyway. Yeah, they're still there. So I'm just gonna be courteous and give you another horror. Otherwise, it would just whiff, and that would be a feel bad for you, not for me. So let's give another horror. It is Plots Upon Plots. Whenever you complete a scheme twist, play another card from the villain deck. That one's gross, but I hope you enjoy. So I'm gonna put that over here. Let me move Taskmaster over here and put that over there. And all right. Now, I can take my turn after I do the following 4 things. Rio Firestar has redeemed 4 draw cards. So I will draw 4 cards, thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 Shield Agents and Gambit. So Gambit lets me at least get a chance to draw some more stuff. Top card of my deck. It is not an X-Men hero, so I can't draw Toxic Mutations Ravage. But I get 3 Recruit. These Sinister Clones are buffed by Taskmaster again, by the way.
Draw a card.
I draw 1 card. I draw 2 cards. Thank you very much for all those cards drawn. I play another Shield Agent, and I will play Toxic Mutations. I don't get the extra 2 attack and Faded Future on this side, but that's okay. So with 4 attack, these Sinister Clones get +2 attack for each henchman training. So they're actually at 5. This is 5, 5. Typhoid Mary is only at 3, so I can take her out, which is good. And I can't forget the locations either. So I might want to do this anyway. So Dome of Dark Forest, by the way, is whenever you fight a villain here, each other player reveals a range hero or discards a card. I have a range hero actually, so it's totally safe to fight her there. So let's go ahead and take out Typhoid Mary for 3. Having the other side reveal time to end it Captain Marvel.
Gain a sidekick or new recruit.
Because she held off the Dome of Dark Force.
Activated.
Alright, we are gaining a sidekick from La Sombra. Thank you very much. It is Rock Slide. Shattering one of these henchmen to maybe almost put him back to normal.
Draw a card. Space Gem. Draw
and
a
then
card.
A lot of stuff's happening.
Draw a card.
So Jolt is bringing in Brotherhood Mystique and is going to make her escape because somebody wants me to do a scheme twist, and I guess it's happening. Did those quickly. Okay. Just want to be clear with you guys. This is totally cool doing whatever you can to mess with my game because it means you've watched a ton of streams and earned a bunch of points. So it was well within your rights to do so because it means you just enjoy what I'm doing here, and that means a lot, even if it's in the form of you causing scheme twists to happen. So I'll take it. So Mystique enters the city. Before that happens, I got 2 cards drawn from Rio Firestar. So we've got 1 and 2. I drew the Psychic Infection, which is gross, but I don't have to worry about it right now. And then Mystique is going to escape, and her effect is she becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. So first we do our KO. I got a KO Gambit again just because I got to. And then she's going to run away. And that means scheme twist, which also means the horror I'll come back to in a little bit. Okay, let's play some Blackjack. Here we go. It's been a while since we've done that. Going for 21. Here we go. 5, 9, 15, 18. Okay, I could stop here. I think I want to stop here. I'm going to stop at 18. Play conservatively there. All right. Who am I playing against? I'm gonna say I'm playing against Epic Belasco. He's getting real cocky with the fact that he's so many attack points right now. All right, I'm stopping at 18. Let's see how Belasco does. Yeah, that would have made me bust, so I'm glad I stopped at 18. So Belasco's got 4, 8, 11, 16. 21 exactly. What is happening? That's 221 exactlies. All right, well, that's my third wagered soul. There's nothing I could have done about that. Wagered soul number 3.
Recruit a hero for free.
That is gross.
Draw a card.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Who's gonna be the wagered soul? It's going to be... What's the highest cost card I've got here? It's gonna be Titanicide Gamora, punishing her for her hubris. Yeah, he does play that game a lot. All right, going to the bottom of the hero deck. The rest of yous. Okay, I'm not done yet though. So one more wagered soul and that is game. But I completed the Scheme Twist effect, so I got plots upon plots. Whenever you complete a Scheme Twist, play another card from the villain deck, so I will do that. And that card is Lady Deathstrike coming in. Fight K one of your heroes, escape each player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound. Okay, that is done with those things I have to do. So now I can resolve the rest. So I got some more card draws from Rio Firestar, which is very nice. I got 2 cards drawn at this moment, a Trooper and High Stakes Jackpot Gambit, which is cool. Canonize is recruiting Gamora for free. It might have been that Gamora that I got rid of. No, that was this Gamora. I get Assassin Stealth for free. I assume that's what you mean. It's the only one there right now. Cool. And replace. And I draw 2 more cards from Rio Firestar. 1, 2. And then for Stoha, draws 1 more card. Okay, so that's a lot of cards drawn. Let's see what I get from this. Thank you for the water. Wonder if this game's gonna end, and if it does, in my favor or not. So I got High Stakes Jackpot, which is a cool card. I wonder if it'll change for
activated.
The second edition, which is 4 attack. Reveal the top card of your deck, get plus attack equal to that card's cost. Top card of my deck is a Lockheed. Okay, I'll take it. I get 2 attack. Can't really set it up with him. Before I can continue, the Power Gem has been played. Thank you. La Sombra has had me gain some power. So let's roll 2 dice, keeping my bystander tracker here. You can just tell me right now, would you rather me gain... I'm assuming you'd rather me gain more or less attack. You can let me know. 17 and 14. How much am I gaining? 14 or 17? You maybe don't want me to have too much attack. I don't know. But I'll take it. I'll take it and run with it. It'll be great. More! I get 17 attack. I'm at 24. After all is said and done. 24 attack. Alright. So Taskmaster is annoying. Belasco is going to be way too much attack. I need to use the defeat for free on him. We've also got some other stuff that's kind of in the way here. So Taskmaster is double 7, 14. He's at 19. I'm just going to do it. I shouldn't have played Gambit, but I'm going to take him out.
Draw a card.
So I'm at 1. I'm at 5. Let's just hit. Let's get him out of there. Let's get him out of there. So I blow up Epic Taskmaster. It'll make it easier to hit those clones. Let's eat the cost there. And then his tactic is as follows. Choose a henchman from any player's victory pile to enter the city. I don't think there are any. Nobody added any henchmen to the game. And so it's just, yep, there aren't any clones. They haven't been defeated. Each other player reveals their hand and puts one of their non-gray heroes in the bottom of the hero deck. Well, this is what happens. I gotta lose Squirrel Girl's rare or Captain Marvel's rare. It's gonna be Captain Marvel's rare, so it's like she's switcherooed anyway. Oh, sorry, Squirrel Girl's rare. I want to keep Captain Marvel's rare. Okay, and that's a tactic for me. And I've got 5 attack left. I got 3 cards drawn from Rio Firestar. It's gonna be 2 cards and a shuffle and a draw. 2 cards, and then a shuffle. So we are down to 2 Masterminds, Ragnarok and Epic Belasco, which, he's at a lot of attack. Unless I get infinite attack, it's not going to happen, I don't think, unless I can do a defeat for free. Here's my last card dropped in my shuffle, and let's play what I've got. I've got 1... I'll play Lockheed. 1, 2, 3. It goes away. Did I play a ranged card? I don't think I did. I did. I played Gambit. So I get 4 total attack from this. I'm at 9. Lockheed goes out. 10 total attack. Wild Rage. 12. I am enraged by this. 13, 14 attack. The Psychic Infection. If this is in your hand at the start of your turn, the player on your left needs this card. Each player discards a card.
One tactic.
So that's not going to happen. Okay. So I've got... I got to do that thing that just happened. So in the fine print for the add a random mastermind to the game with 1 tactic, I want to read exactly what I wrote here. Yep, either add a random mastermind or add 2 unused tactics to a current mastermind. So Belasco's getting 2 more tactics because of course he is. But I did those card draws already. Let me find Belasco's tactics and give them... Yep, there they are. I'm going to give him his 2 tactics, making this a lot tougher because he is a lot of attack. Remind you, he gets +1 attack, plus attack equal to the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile divided by the number of players rounded down. So he's probably... There's probably like... There were 50 I counted initially. That's probably like 70 cards. So he probably gets +35 attack. So he's somewhere around 45, 50 attack right now. So unless I actually generate that, I have to find another way to take him down. Now 3 times. So thanks for that. Okay. Okay, so I got 14 attack. I guess I got 4 recruit. I can clone some stuff. So what's funny is I could try to... fine print is great. I could clone Hulk as king, but there are no actual Hulk as king in the hero deck, so that's not going to do anything. I gotta take out these locations, though, because they're going to be real annoying. So let me take out Sentry's Watchtower and the rooftops. Yeah, I guess I couldn't clone that anyway. So I'll take out the Sentry's Watchtower for 8. And it says you gain the hero in the HQ space under this. Oh, do I want to do that over here? No, I'd rather the right-hand side do that. So instead, I think I'm gonna go take out both locations and just have a Sinister Clone escape. So let's go with Laser Maze and the Dome of Dark Force. So 1 for 7, and the other one also for 7. And this lets me draw 2 cards when I do that, so cool. So I'm out of attack, but I get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I can't recall if I play these officers yet. But regardless, I've got 1 recruit, and I've got Petty Larceny, which is interesting. 1 recruit and heist. You get +2 recruit. I think I get to reveal the cards I've already played. So yeah, I've got 7, 5, 0, 4. I'm definitely gonna do the heist.
A card.
I gotta remind myself exactly how to do a heist because it's been a while. Refresh all of our memories. If the bot decides to work today. There we go. Okay, I got 5 different costs. Top card of the villain deck, it's printed VP, is 3.
Soul Gem activated.
I still bested it. I get 2 more recruit. I'm at 8. And some stuff happened. So we got Belasco's tactics in. So we can't leave those spaces empty, I suppose. So the Raft Prison is coming in and the White Gorilla Cult is coming in. So where are those? They're not in the groups I already pulled, right? They're all in Lethal Legion. So where did I put Lethal Legion? That's the one I had 3. Where are you, Lethal Legion? It's around here somewhere. Nope, those are Dark Phoenix tactics. If you could see the outside of this table, you can see how much stuff's going on. Annihilation Wave. It's gonna be funny. I might not be able to find them, but I'm gonna try. Where are they? Oh, no. I thought I found them, but I didn't. I'm gonna check one more place. I got the UFOs, got the ambitions. You know what? Maybe I never got the group. Maybe I just got the card out of there, so I'm gonna go check. Let's see. Nope, definitely grabbed it. I want to give you your location, so stand by. I got Hood's Gang. I got Deadpool over here. I know, and then I put them down somewhere. I have stacks of cards everywhere. I found literally every other card except for Lethal Legion. Now, there's a Nihilus. There's the Celestial stuff. Those are Deathbird tactics. If I can't find them, I'll let you put in the locations back that I defeated. Because right now I have no idea where they ended up. If that's cool with you. Oh man. Yep. I'm gonna call it. I have no idea where I put the rest of the cards. So pick the two locations I can put back in. What I got, the Dome of Dark Force and the Laser Maze. I can just swap the locations to make it. I can swap their order to make it interesting. And if I find them while I'm playing, I'll just swap them back in. Okay. After that, there's a draw card in the middle of that, so I'll draw the card. And it is Nanovirus. All right, put them back. Apologies for that. Maybe they'll turn up. We'll do the Dome. We'll put them back where they were. They just regenerated. Okay, I've got 8 recruit. I'm pretty sure I play these officers, but really, who can remember? So with my 8 recruit, I have no astral plane or anything like that, so I'm going to... How am I going to win this game? I'm going to win this game by getting tech on the other side. I'm going to take Hulk is King. I'm going to recruit it out of the HQ. And I don't want any of these. I'll get Petty Larceny. And I'll get a sidekick for my last 2. And that's it. Everybody go back in. And I still only draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we have it. Alright, moving over. All I gotta do is take out this way too buff Belasco. I guess I never gave myself a hand over here. Oh, no, I did give myself a hand. It's just a single Captain Marvel card, and I forgot that. Okay, so now I play Dreamstalker, who's gonna push out a Sinister Clone on turn number 8. Alright, so that's going to happen. Escape, escape, escape. Let's get rid of...
Play a random horror.
And keep all the tech I can. Let's get rid of Crystal.
Draw a card.
And replace.
Draw a card.
And Sinister Clones are going to escape.
Draw a
And that's
card.
going to put in Dreamstalker. And Dreamstalker is going to draw 2 cards. And a Dreamstalker was in the city, enters the astral plane. 1, 2. To the astral plane with you. I got to bring that back. There you go. You can hang out over there. All right, that's it for the effect. There's another fight going on. Oh, it's a fight effect. You're right. The horse needs to stay in its stable. I might as well fight it this turn anyway, because I would like to draw 2 cards. So I'll put these back for a second. I'm about to draw them again, though. So for Prestoha, I draw Black Swan again. But in the middle of that, I play a random horror from La Sombra. So let's do that. And then I'll draw the other one, unless this horror has something to say about it. And I've got the implanted memory chip artifact out. I gotta not forget about. So the random horror I'm playing is going to be Legions Upon Legions. Whenever you play a henchman from the villain deck, play another card from the villain deck, which is gross with the Mr. Sinister clones. But I should be expecting that at this point. Let's put these together. Okay, now I get to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 from Rio Firestar, 1 from Pistoja, and then a final one from Rio Firestar. So thank you all. Let's play some cards. Let's begin with Deadpool. A villain of your choice captures a bystander. That's going to be... I'll give it to Dreamstalker. Maggie Lang. Dreamstalker. And what if Liberate 3? Do I have anything that reveals the top card of my deck? No? Alright, I'm gonna say Tech. No, it was Strength. It was Iceman. Wait, hold on a second. I don't have an Iceman card. Oh, I see what happened. Hold on a second. I have a stack of cards that were from the Blackjack game that got stuck in here. So hold on. I didn't have this card. Yeah, so that's what happened. Hold on, I'll get the deck back. I know what I had. I'm drawing from the Blackjack cards that I had set aside. So what I really should have is 1, 2. This I started with this. There's so many face down stacks here. Okay. I had to draw from the World Mind. Okay, I'm back. I'm good. I didn't have that at all. As I started playing these two, I'm like, wait a sec, I didn't have any of these cards at all. Would be nice if I had those, but I didn't. Okay, yeah. And the Infinity Crusher is one of them, by the way, so too bad I can't have that. Okay, so I just draw all my entire deck. So that's it. That's what I've got. I thought I had a Ghost Rider, but I think I KO'd it. Anyway. Let's clear it all and start over. Okay. Get the kid off the horse. Yes. And it's not the kid, it's Maggie Lang. That's the mom. Well, I don't have... I have no recruit.
Mastermind to the game with 1 tactic.
Oh, we're adding a mastermind. I have no recruit in hand, by the way. Hint, hint. Because I KO'd everything. The deck was so thin, I forgot what I had. Alright, random mastermind is getting added to the game. At this late stage in the game, we're going to do that. And it is going to be... Okay. Epic Sinister 6 2099. But they only get 1 tactic. So let's see which one of them it's going to be.
Recruit a hero for free.
Sinister 6 2099. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? And the epic side of one of them. Oh, those recruit for frees are really helping me with this hand. Okay. Okay, it is going to be Epic Venom 2099. So what does Epic Venom 2099 do? Because I totally forgot. He gets -1 attack for each card I have that costs 2. He's a 13 attack. Cool. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. Put you up over there. Okay, next I recruit a tech hero for free. La Sombra is letting me pick. I can't recruit Doom because he's being haunted. But I will take Plot of Betrayal, Killmonger, and then I will draw that Killmonger card. Cool. So let's refill. Let's go ahead and play Plot of Betrayal. First, for attack, each villain worth 3 VP or more captures a bystander, 1, 4, and 3. So Maggie Lang is actually going to go to Lady Deathstrike, and Dreamstalker is going to get the banker here. I don't liberate 2. And I will play Nova, which won't draw me anything. I have no cards to draw, but I do get 1 attack, 1 recruit. And let's just do it. BFG. 10 attack, defeat the mastermind once for free. I'm going to take care of one of Belasco's tactics. Because who knows how much attack he's at right now. Okay, the first tactic I take care of is Rescue from Limbo. You may KO one of your non-gray heroes or non-gray hero from your discard pile. If you do, gain a hero from the KO pile. Okay, I might actually want to do that. Because I got some good heroes in there, but I got to look through the whole thing. Oh, man. That's a lot of cards. Okay, I'm just going to pull out the rares and see which rares I might want to sacrifice one of these for. So I've got Dr. Doom. Needs a lot of range.
Power gem activated.
Who else is rares in here? We got Iceman's rare. Yeah, this cancels Master Strikes and Scheme Twists. Sorry, it cancels wounds and discarded cards, not the actual strikes and twists. But it's not that great, honestly. His best card is his uncommon. 7 attack, though, which is nice. This is all the range stuff. I got Pen and Stare, which would be very silly if I decided to take that. But, oh! Duh! Mobilize the Nova Core. Although Cosmic Threat range is not really going to work for me. So let me actually, I'm going to pull my entire card thingy over here so I can look through the other KO'd cards that weren't just range. They're out of space. So anything over here, these were also KO'd. We've also got... And then we have more. All these cards were KO'd, not all of them are heroes, though. No. No, no, no. Okay.
Soul Gem activated.
I think I'm going to go ahead and gain...
Space
this is hard.
Gem activated.
So... Dr. Doom's... I can send more cards undercover, but it also has Faded Future. But this only works the one time. Honestly, I don't know what to take. None of these rares are really that spectacular for what I'm building. I love Novas, but I can't use the Cosmic Threat. I mean, canceling the wounds and stuff is nice. I don't really need to set any more cards undercover with Doom. I'll take... Some of them are. But not very long. Only like a minute for some of them. They've been on the whole time. I'm going to gain Dr. Doom 2099. And I'll put the rest back. And that's it for that play. Now, let me see what you guys have done here. I recruited the tech hero for free.
Add random mastermind to the game with 1 tactic.
And I don't think I drew a card yet. Oh, I did draw a card already. So now I have La Sombra is doing a power gain from the power gem. Here we go. It's going to be 19 or 5. What am I getting, La Sombra? Can I have 19 attack? It'd be very nice of you. If so, I'll just leave it right over here. And then Nighthawk's going to do his Nighthawk thing. So let me go ahead and find Utopolis. It's time to bring them in, I suppose. All right. I am at 29 attack. All right, here's Nighthawk. And Nighthawk's going to enter the city, which means I gotta take care of this Sinister Clone's escaping, which is going to KO Rock Solid Super Skrull. And that's an escape. Making room for Nighthawk, who doesn't really matter what he does right now because he is going to immediately escape thanks to the Space Gem. A lot of you guys using the Soul Gem Space Gem combo. He becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. So I could lose the game right here, but actually first I gotta KO a hero. Let's see what happens. And then he's going to escape and become a scheme twist. Which means I gotta play a game of Blackjack, and this could be it. I'm playing Blackjack against Epic Venom 2099. If the Mastermind wins, that is the 4th wagered soul, and that is the end of the game. By the way, I blew up this tactic. I forgot, but let's see what happens. All right, I've got the top of my hero deck right here. It is up to the cards right now. This could be it. Starting with mine. Also, if I bust, that's it, so I really can't risk it. 3, 6, 9. Good so far. Ooh. 17. What do I do here? If I don't play a card, I have a chance for the Mastermind to bust or tie. If it's a tie, it's equal. So if it's a tie, I lose. So I think I have to go for it, because if I stay and the Mastermind would have to bust for me to survive, which is a tall order, so I gotta go for it. All right, it's 17. Let's see what this is. We're gonna find out together. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Exactly 21. I love Super Scroll so much. Whew, okay. I finally got an exact 21. Let's go for the Mastermind now. Mastermind could still tie with me. I still could lose the game. Let's see what happens. So, Mastermind. What do you got, Venom? 3. 11. 14. 19, and they stop, so I win. Whew, that was a close one. Okay. That was very close. Okay, I gained one of the heroes that cost 6 or less. That was extremely close. I didn't like that at all. Okay. I lose Ravage's rare, though. Toss in mutations, right? I want more tech, though, for BFG. I know, right? I was feeling it, too. Tactical Insight is cool. No tech cards here at all. So I'm going to take Toxic Mutations, actually. Unless there's cards that draw. I mean, Tactical Insight draws 2 cards. I think I have folks here that might help me with some draws, so I'm going to take Toxic Mutations. Take care of the rest of the stuff. And put all that stuff back where it's supposed to go on the bottom of the hero deck instead of in a random pile I accidentally start playing from. Oh, that was the closest Blackjack so far. I'm not forgetting the plots on plots. It's happening right now. I just got to make sure all the hero deck doesn't fall over. Okay. I have finished the Scheme Twist, so now I've got plots on plots. Play another card from the villain deck. So here we go. It is going to be Melter with the power to melt. Each player reveals the top card of their deck for each card you choose to carry or put it back. That's a fight effect, so nothing happens yet. Alright, let's keep this going. If I'm correct, I'm still at 29 attack. Let's play Thanos right now. Here we go. KO 6 bystanders in the bystander stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot the list. Let me go back to the list before I play Thanos. Okay, more Sinister. So I'm assuming Mr. Sinister comes in with 1 tactic. Okay. Or you want more tactics for the Sinister 6? Is that what you meant? Okay, yeah, I got you. 2 more Sinister 6 tactics. Okay, I'm good with that. Now the question is, who's gonna show up? And it's the Epic side. So we're gonna get Epic Sandwoman and Epic Goblin. We flip them to their epic sides.
Mastermind to the game with 1 tactic.
So now they can adapt. And we are also adding more Sinister. All right. Why'd you make me do that? Actually, I know why. Because there's going to be 1 Mastermind tactic left over. So, Electro and Dr. Octopus. So, the Vulture is the only one left out. Let me quickly flip them to their epic sides and keep going. That's a lot of tactics for them. I have not fought their epic sides, I don't think. Wait, no, I think I fought them once on a stream, but I can't recall. I don't remember anything anymore. Okay, with 29 attack. I think that's it, right? I've resolved everything now. All right, let's go back to what I was doing with Thanos. So Thanos is utter annihilation. KO 6 bystanders in the bystander stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bystanders to KO. All these wonderful bystanders go to the KO pile. Blow them up. That is now 12, count them, 12 bystanders in the KO pile. Defeat any villain or mastermind whose attack is less than the number of bystanders in the KO pile. So I guess Venom is... I didn't even notice Amy was there. So Venom, by the way, gets -1 attack for each card I have that costs 2. So do I have one? I do have a sidekick. So the sidekick reduces him down to 11, which means I can do this defeat effect on him. So I will... Actually, hold on. No, I don't want to use that on Bullseye. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit Epic Venom 2099. For free with Thanos. Okay, you may gain a hero that costs 2 or less from the HQ or KO pile. Oh, back to the KO pile. And then they adapt. Alright, I guess I'll get this whole thing down again. Any more cool tech I can gain? I think there's a World Mind in here. Is there? I don't know if I KO'd one. I can get that sidekick. There's so many cards to choose from, but only 2 or less. Thank you for the air horn. It's keeping me awake. Gambit again. What's in the range department? I guess I'll take Iceman. His deep freeze. It'll give me some more recruit than I might need. All right, I will go with that. Put those cards back. All right. And I gain
Draw a
that.
card.
And that is going to blow up Epic Venom 2099 and adapt the rest of them. So who is getting shuffled in? Or who's going to be the next mastermind? It's going to be Epic Sandwoman 2099. She gets +3 attack for each villain in the city. The actual destroyed city spaces are helping me here a little bit. Faster strike, you may either recruit or attack this turn, but not both. Adapt. Fight the next player may either recruit or attack in their next turn, but not both. Adapt. What a cool mastermind group that is. Okay, and I got a card draw from Real Firestar. Let me draw. Yes, I'm on the right-hand side. That's going to be a full shuffle of all the cards I got in my discard pile. And I'm going to draw. I drew Doom's Rare. Okay, let's play Doom's Rare because why not? 6 attack. And 15 attack on this die. You may send a card from your hand or discard pile under cover. What if I send this wound under cover? That'd be funny. I don't have anything I want to send under cover though. Cyber mod, ranged range. I don't have a cyber mod set up, but it's fine. I wasn't gonna play anything extra anyway. You're just there for the attack. Next, I'll play. No, hold on to Blazing Vengeance for a second. I'm going to use the artifact to draw another card. Let me make clear what's up in my hand and what's not. All right, I got Deep Freeze. I'm going to play Deep Freeze to draw a card. And I played a range, so I get +1 at recruit for each other range card I played this turn. I have played Doom and Thanos' rares, so I get 2 more recruit. And, yeah, I have no discard pile, I guess.
Draw a card.
Doom has Faded Future. He does, which is my choice. But yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't put him there. So I'll put him there.
Draw a card.
And then that card draw is going to draw Doom again. And I have no other cards to draw right now. So I'll return that draw to you. I'll play Doom again. I'm at 21 on this die, so I'm at 41 attack here. I kind of have to count Belasco's attack because I might have close to enough attack to hit him soon. So you know what, you guys? I'm gonna actually count Belasco's attack, because I kind of have to with the amount of attack I've got. Okay. Oh no, it's a cyber mod, so I can't. But otherwise, you'd be right. I will send this back to the bottom of the deck, though. So Belasco gets plus attack equal to the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile divided by the number of players round down. All right, so I just got to count the number. Are you ready to count with me? There's a lot of heroes to count. In fact, the way I'm going to count it is I'm going to count every 2, so I can tell exactly how much Belasco's attack is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, counting pairs, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus 20 attacks so far. 21, 22,
Soul Gem activated.
23, 24, 25, 27, 29.
Space Gem
Sorry,
activated.
26, 27. Did I start counting doubles? I think I'm at 28, 28, 29, 30. If I counted doubles in there, I'm just giving him more attack. 31. Villain. I should actually keep these separate. 32, 33. All right, more heroes. 34, 35, 36. He's at plus 36 attack here. 37. Is it non-gray he cares about? I think it's non-gray. Yeah, 37. Yep. 38. 30. Oh, only 38. Rounded down. So 38 heroes. No, 38 attack. He's at 48 attack. So I'm actually not far off from actually hitting him. Let me keep track of that. Yeah, so he's at 48 total attack. But something happened. Let me keep track of that number. So Belasco is at 48.
Mind or Power Gem activated.
Okay. So I could lose the game right now, though, because Reverend Achebe is coming in and escaping. Which means a Scheme Twist is going to happen. So stand by. I have to survive another Blackjack to not be kicked out of the game. So here he is. He's going to come in, which means Lady Deathstrike is going to leave. And she has an escape effect. So let's take care of this. I'm going to KO Ravage 2099. And that's going to increase Belasco's attack to plus, because that was the rounded down. He's at plus 49 now. Or he's at 49 total, sorry, plus 39. And yes, escape. Each player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound. While the Epic Belasco is still over here. He's very much okay. Any instinct? I don't actually have any instinct over here. Left-hand side doesn't have any in hand either. So both sides actually gain wounds, believe it or not. But one is enraging, and the other is standard. Okay. And you also carry off a bystander, which means that everybody's got to discard. So I'm going to discard the enraging wound on the right. And left side's going to discard the standard wound it's got. And then Achebe comes in, and he's going to immediately escape. And he becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. But actually, by Scarlet. Sorry. Next KO is going to be 50 total attack for Belasco. And that is going to be an escape. And that is a Scheme Twist. Yeah, I'm playing some Blackjack. Playing Blackjack for my life here. Alright, everybody. Here it is. I am now playing against Epic Sandwoman 2099, and she's pretty good, so I'm a little worried about this. I'm going first. 3, 8, 11, 15, 19. I gotta stop there. The odds of me drawing higher than a 3 are higher than a 2 are very, very high. If I bust, I'm gonna feel really bad about that. So I'm gonna stop at 19. Now she is gonna play. Let's see if that was a good decision on my part. Yeah, it was. She got a 5. I would have busted. Okay. 5, 8, 10, 14, 20. So they win. That is going to be one more wagered soul. And unfortunately, that means after all this, the game is over and evil has won. Ouch. Ouchies. You can take Deadpool. You can take Deadpool. Yeah, you basically paid points for a very expensive game of chaotic blackjack. Oh my gosh. Hey, Joel, thank you for the support. $50, very generous. Merry Christmas and thank you for the chaos. You are very, very welcome. I really do appreciate that. How long has the stream gone? Almost 4 hours, so I'm gonna get myself some dinner after this with your help. Thank you so much. And whoever played the trombone is appropriate as well. Well, that was a lot of fun. If you could look to the front of my play area and to the left and all around, there are stacks of cards everywhere. And I'm gonna take some time cleaning it up. Again, Jolt, thank you very much for the very generous donation. It will go to really good use here, I promise. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Chaos Mode stream. This was the last stream of the year, right? Thank you guys for being here. By the way, I'll answer that question in a second. Here is my hero deck. Here is my villain deck. Oh my gosh. So many villains in the villain deck. The next stream will be sometime, I believe, probably near the middle or end of January. I will update you when I can. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's, whatever you're doing in late December and early January. I hope you play a lot of Legendary when you can. Maybe get some good gifts this year. And I will see you guys in the Discord. We still have schemes to rate. We have hopefully some news on some things. I don't know if we're going to get any news soon, but we'll see. Congrats on a great 2024, Bagel, everyone. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So much. I think I played more horrors in this Chaos Mode stream than any of the previous ones. But that's it. All right, you guys, I will see you in 2025. It should be a great year for Marvel, great year for the MCU, and a great year for Legendary. I'm very excited about 2nd edition, and I can't wait to learn about that with all of you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you in Discord. I'm going to go get something to eat because, man, 4-hour marathon stream. One of my headphones died. It's been a great time. All right, thank you, everybody, and you all take care, and I am going to go clean up cards for the next 3 days. See you all.